Okay. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Lots and lots and lots happening here. Welcome to the show this morning from Calgary, Alberta. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce with Stock Markets with Bruce. We try to explain to you what's happening in the markets in plain English. We're trying to make some money here at the same time. We've got today to date, Friday, March the 25th. 2022, and I'm happy to have you joining me today. We got a lot to talk about, so I'm just going to be all over the place. I know some of you want me to talk about certain stocks and certain things. I'll try to cover it all. First off, let's talk about the markets. The Dow is showing a 97-point gain right now. Not a lot here, 0.28 of a percentage point. S&P up 16, Nasdaq up 65. The three markets are up 0.28, 0.35, and 0.44% respectively. The big winner is Nasdaq, and that ain't much of a win. 65-point gain on Nasdaq, that is like 2 minutes of selling, and we're negative. I don't know how strong this is. We'll see. Crude down 334 a barrel. That is interesting. 109 a barrel. Biden's in Europe. NATO is tight. He's in Poland today. Solidarity everywhere. Markets are reacting generally positively, and oil is down. That's a good sign. For consumers, a good sign. All right. Interest rates. Quickly, there's a lot of talk about what's going to happen with interest rates. The pundits, the experts, in the U.S. They're saying that between the U.S. and the Europeans, these folks are coming out and saying we think it is possible that instead of a quarter point rate hike next month and a quarter point the next meeting, whenever these meetings are held by the Fed, it's not every single month. I think there's 9 a year. We think what they're going to do is in the next two meetings, instead of going a one quarter point increase on interest rates, they're going to go a half a point. Now, I think a lot has to go into I know a lot has to go into this. A whole lot has to go into making this happen. Two half-point increases to bump the rates now to 1.25% from zero a month ago. The war has to really be going a certain way. The economy has to be going a certain way. Prices and inflation. There's a lot of factors here, but there's more and more chatter now about the idea that, yeah, we might see rate hikes going faster than we thought. We'll figure it all out. Europe this morning is definitely positive with Biden over there. The markets are up a third to a percentage point across all economies. Britain, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, they're all higher. They're unified. They've got the same message for Russia. They've got the same restrictions. They're beefing it up. And the Ukraine thing is not an out-and-out disaster. It is for the Russians, but not necessarily for the alliance and NATO. And they're trying to supply these guys with all kinds of weaponry to really make life miserable for Russian troops. Okay, fair enough. So back to the futures. 102 for the Dow, 17 for S&P, and Nasdaq up 68. But having said all that rosy talk, remember, we're up on the week this week again for the three indexes. Yes, but not a lot. And we were up 2,000 points last week. We are not up anywhere near that. I don't even know if we're up 500 this week for the Dow. This market could turn on a dime anytime today with profit taking and concerns that maybe next week might be. So watch for the potential of a turnaround on these markets where people are going to say, hedge fund managers with a lot of money on the table, they're going to go, I'd rather cover my bets, lock in some gains that I've had the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and wait till next week to come back into the market. I might want to park some cash over here, and that means selling stock faster than the market can absorb it, and we just have a grind lower. We could have that. I don't think we're going to see panic buying today. Like, oh, I gotta have stock. I gotta have every Dow stock because they're going to go so much higher next week. I don't see that. I don't see a reason why people would think that, oh, next week's going to be a way better week than last week, and the week after that's going to be even better. Oh, it's fantastic. No. Watch for that. Watch for caution. Okay, out of the way with that, let's talk about GameStop. GameStop is 141.55 right now. It's off a little bit, off 79 cents. We did see a high of around 143-ish for like a nanosecond of a trade, but most of the morning we've been in this 140 to 141 level. Right now, 141.55 down 84. Volume this morning Not good news if you think this is going higher. We're at 66,000 volume. Even without any heavy selling coming in, we're off 91 cents a share. Any heavier volume picking up, and it's more like 60% selling versus 40% buying, we're going lower. If the buyers are retail investors that can buy 2 shares, 5 shares, 20 shares, 100 shares, 200 shares, and the sellers are 50 shares, 200 shares, 500 shares, we got a problem, Houston, because we got way more stock coming in than way more stock wanted. And therein lies the issue. You may have 500 people who love this thing and want to buy into this market, and you have 50 who are sellers, and the sellers have 10 times as much stock as the buyers, and it goes down, and that brings the atmosphere in the room down quite quickly with those 500 partiers going, oh shoot, we're all coming in with buy orders, and there's no power coming in because the institutions aren't buyers at the high of the week, at the high of the day, especially if we see a pullback on the big markets. That's why we have to keep watching world events, the markets, and our favorite stocks. All right. GameStop hit 151-ish on Wednesday. Couldn't establish a new high yesterday. Couldn't establish a new high in the aftermarket. Isn't establishing a new high in the pre-market this morning. We are in the low 140s. That technically shows, yeah, there's buying interest. We're fans, but we're fans to a certain point, and then we don't buy any higher than that. There's the issue. So we're going to have a big old concert on the floor, but those seats on the floor, they're 500 each, and they're not filling up. And so the cheap seats are filling up with fans, but not the big seats. This is where we have to watch this stock. Now, a number of you are in a rollover mode here. You're in a rollover situation. Those of you who still need to do rollovers for today expiry, you're not going to do anything in the first half hour to an hour, most likely. The only reason you would make a move in the next 30 minutes to an hour, again, after we open, which is 50 odd minutes from now, is because the stock is plummeting like we can't believe. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the shares will be 121 in the first 5 minutes of trading, down $20, and then go to 111 10 minutes after that. I don't see that. But I can certainly understand a steady, grinding, lower move every 5 minutes, down another 50 cents, and then, like $5 an hour grind, and another $5 and another. I can see that. I can also see the first $10 drop being a tough one, and then the next $10 drop being an easy one. But that would be after the first hour. I can see that. I don't call it, but just from my experience, these markets, that's how they react on time at times. There are a lot of speculators here jumping in here thinking, oh, we're going to 180, we're going to 200. Unless the company speaks, you got nothing. We need actual corporate news, and there is none. So I don't think so. Down 111 to 140, 128 at this moment in time. It's not falling out of bed, but it isn't taking off to 145, 150 here from what I see. And with 67,000 volume, we're not going anywhere. There's $250,000 for sale on the opening. There might be $500,000 for sale in the first 10 minutes on the opening. We might have $1 million go through in the first hour, $1.25 million in the first hour. Should have. The question is, the buyers have got to ask, well, should I really be in a hurry to go after that 1 million shares? I need 10,000 shares, or I want to buy 20,000 shares. Hedge funds, you're going to say, yeah, do I want to put 20 grand worth of stock in my portfolio today? Why would I want to do that? Why don't I just wait for 10, 20 minutes and just see how much stock comes in? And if it's a whole bunch of little guys that are trying to sell out, or there are hedge funds out there who bought at 110, 115, 120, and they were looking for it to go to 160. Yesterday, it didn't happen. Overnight, didn't happen. This morning, didn't happen. They might well say, I'm going to pull a pin on this, and why don't we just get out of our 50,000 shares or 10,000 shares or 20,000 shares or 40,000 shares or whatever number of shares. Why don't we just dump them? And then we'll just sit in the sidelines. And if the thing bottoms off at 110 today or Monday or Tuesday, goes to 110, 105, we'll buy them back. We'll go do that. I mean, there's nothing corporately going on. That could be the mentality going on. all over the place. It's a question of how many bullets want out and how many bullets want in. And then we clash in between. So there you are. So as rollover people, you're looking for the direction of this market to kind of help us figure it out. If the shares went to $200 in the first 15 minutes of trading, you can't do a rollover, most likely, most of you, because you can't afford to buy the contracts for $100 a piece to roll over. You're going to get exercised. That is obvious. I don't think the shares are going to $200 a piece, by the way. I don't see anything anywhere for that. So what I likely am looking at is I think you're dealing with a situation where the best case scenario is we hit 120, and the worst case scenario is we hit 150 today. Where and when we do that is the question. Do we go down first, up there? Do we ever even go up at all and only go down? Do we wishy-washy our way down to 136, 35, 134, 130? Do we do that? Here's the situation for rollovers. If you have a contract that you wrote at 90, 100, 110, 120, and you're going to do a rollover, you have several choices and ways to do it. The easiest way to do a rollover is to buy back your call and immediately sell the same call for the next Friday or the Friday after that. In other words, just give yourself a week or 2 weeks more time at the same strike price. It's theoretically possible that whatever you pay for the call to buy it back, you're going to get as much for that call or a little more by going out a couple of extra weeks. You're not going up in strike price, but you're bringing in a little bit of extra cash. You might bring in 300, 500, 800, 1,200 more money, but the strike price is the same. That's step one. Step two, you're buying back your call, and you're going to sell another call against it for next week, the week after, for $5 higher in strike price, something higher, or 10 higher. You may find that if you write a call for 3 weeks forward, you can get as much money for that call and move up $10 in premium. So you might in strike price. So you might go from a 100 to a 110, or you might go from a 95 to 105. You might go from a 115 to a 125. If you go out a month forward, 5 weeks forward, 6 weeks forward into May, it's possible you could move $10, $15 in strike price higher and not pay any extra for that call, or get as much for that call as it costs you to buy this one back. All right. The likelihood, too, is if you're buying 100s, 90s, 105s, 110s, you're paying basically book value this morning. You're going to be paying what the contract is just worth. There is no $10 premium on it anymore. Those are gone. It's expiry day. But what you're looking for is to write a call that has time premium on it. And that might move you up $5 or $10 or $15 closer to the market. So if we dip down to 135, 133, 130, if that happens here, and you do a rollover from 90 to 100, you're right now 50 out of the money. At 130 trade and a 100 excess, you're 30 out of the money. You're within $30 all of a sudden. That's a huge move from 50 to 30. And you've bought yourself another week or two. If the shares next week touch 120 during the Tuesday afternoon, they're at 120, you're 20 out of the money. And days are going by, that premium is shrinking, that time premium is shrinking. So you're going to get rewarded on both sides. Third option, you buy back your call, say for $50, just use a $50 number, and you write a call that is higher in strike price, maybe 10 higher, 15 higher, $20 higher, $25 higher for a month forward, 2 months forward, 3 months forward, but you still don't get as much money as you're paying for this 50. You've got the $50. You got a $100 call, you're paying 50 for it, or $90 call, you're paying 50 for it. It's book value, and you're trying to write a 120 or a 130, but you can only get 40 for that call. You have to put up $1,000 of your own money. But for $1,000 of your money that you're putting into the contract, you've moved up $30 in strike price. That's $3,000 to you more if you get assigned, if you get exercised. That's a 3-to-1 ratio in your favor. Not a bad move. If you go to 130, let's suppose, and the stock is to this afternoon, well, you go to 120 and the stock drops to 135 today, 130 today. And next week the stock reaches 120. You're at the money now. The value of the contract is only time premium, and it might be a 2 month time premium, 2.5 month time premium. That's all it is. And now each week that sucker is depreciating, again, depending on where the stock goes and so on. So in the next 3 weeks, the shares are trading 130 to 140, and they're 125. 3 weeks from now, you're 5 in the money, but you got 3 weeks less of life left in this contract. It will have shrunk, and this is where that $1,000 you're putting in is coming back to you. The first 1,000 back to you will come to you quickly, just on a pullback or on time depreciation. If the shares hold 140, they could dip a little bit today, and then they bump back to 140, and they're sitting at 140 to 150. You're sitting at 120s. Yeah, you're still in the money on this contract. That's true. But you're not at 90. You're at 120. And a fluctuation into the 125 range is very doable, very what's the word I'm looking for? Unremarkable. That would not be a remarkable thing to see it go to 125. And you will see shrinkage. You will see shrinkage, and we will just deal with those contracts as we go forward in time. So there's all kinds of scenarios. If some of you have written 10 contracts and you need to buy 10 contracts and they are $5,000 each to buy back, you don't have 50 grand lying around to get all 10 in one shot. I understand. But you can buy one or two at a time. Then you buy one or two, you write one or two. You buy one or two, you write one or two. You can also write 10 new contracts, and it might be that you write 2 contracts that are good for 2 weeks out at the same price. You buy back 2 more, you write 2 contracts that are good for a week longer at either the same price or a couple of dollars higher. Then you buy 2 more back and write 2 new contracts that are 3 weeks out that are a little bit higher. And now you stage out 10 contracts, and you spread them from 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks to 5 weeks, something like that, and at different exercise prices and slowly moving up. And now you're going to, of course, monitor all of that as you always would, and deal with each contract as we move forward with price movement of the stock, time value, time depreciation, and so on. So there's a lot of scenarios for a lot of you out there to deal with, right? Josh, good morning. Thank you for this donation. Hey, Uncle Bruce, question. What are your thoughts on getting options for the October 21 on Gamestop strike 150, or should I wait? On getting up, you want to buy call options? You want to go long on call options? I'm not sure if this is the question. I am not recommending anyone go long any options on GameStop. I don't think anyone should be buying call options. I don't think so. I think that the only position you want to be doing is either writing call options, writing calls, or writing cash secured puts. And that is I should now address that question as well. Some of you were assigned last night and the night before and the day before. A number of you have been surprised going, oh, wow, I got bought out. They took my stock from me at 90, 95, 100. I got bought out. I have all this cash sitting in my account. Bruce, what do I do? What do I do? I say, relax. This ain't a race. This is not a sprint. This isn't a 100-yard dash here, all right? The shares are not going to $1,000 tonight. They're not going there. All right, so what are we going to do now? Now that you've got cash, you're sitting there going, what do I do now? I got 9 grand. I got 10 grand. I have 11 grand. What do I do? Or more, depending on how many shares you had. You have a couple of options. One, you do nothing. You now become the worst nemesis the market has. You're sitting on a pile of money and you're not doing anything with it. And everyone else is going, well, I want your money. Come on, gamble with me. And you're going, I'd like to gamble with you, but I don't like the odds. And I don't like the price of admission right now. I think I'm going to wait. And I might buy my GameStop back because I'd ultimately like to be holding these shares. But I'm not paying $141 for these things, even though they're down $1.24. I'm not going to pay $141. You come back to me. I got taken out at 90 or 95 or 100. I'm 40, 45, $50 away from you. You're not getting me to cough up more money to buy. No. So you wait. Shares back down. They don't back down enough today. You don't buy today. You wait till Monday. Let this whole thing fester over the weekend in people's heads. Those folks who are new long buyers, all right? The ones who moved it from 135 to 150, who are playing right here at 145. Let these guys at 141 fester over the weekend and worry themselves to death. On Monday, they're going to be nervous wrecks. Do I hold? Do I sell? What should I do? stock backs off to 128, 132 Monday, Tuesday. If that's all it does, you may still not buy them back. You might go, no, I'm still waiting. No, I got money. I want to go long. I love this company. But hey, since Friday, they were 140, 143, and whatever they did Friday, and now they're 132, 128. I'm not, no. You come to me, baby. I got money. I got cash. You want my cash? It's down here. So let them gamble, let them continue on. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. Let's see how the stock does. It's all right. Option number, and again, you wait for the price to come to you. And if you do find we find a price collapse to 110, it comes all the way down to 110 by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you may decide to buy stock back there. You might not. Now, the catch is you have $9,000, $9,500, and you need 11 grand to buy the stock, and you don't have the $11,000. What do you do now? You have anything else, you could theoretically make a two-step, and it's one of those. I'm selling this to raise $1,500 to buy 100 shares of GameStop to write a 120 contract for 2 weeks to bring in $1,500 in premiums to buy back the stock I sold, to buy the stock to get me to 100 shares, and I'm back. Now I have no powder to buy back the call if I need to buy back the call, although I have this other stock over here. But that's my situation. I got my 100 shares back. We're up a little higher, but hey, we're a little higher. I've written to 120. Come and get me. You buy me out at 120 plus a $15 premium. I just sold at 135. I'm winning. Make me a winner. I'll get my money out of this. Shares trade between 110 and 125, and your contracts drop by half, three quarters. Guess what you're doing? You're buying them back, locking in a gain, and getting ready to write a new call 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out for another $1,500, $2,000, because the premiums are up right now on the stock, and you're bringing in more money, and we're back to where you were. All right, that's one scenario you can play. Wait for the stock to come down, buy it back, start writing again. The other scenario is you have cash right now. You've got 9 grand, 10 grand. What do you do? You could theoretically be an option writer right now, cash secured puts. Your thinking is, I think the shares can go higher, but you know what I'm going to do, Bruce? At 141, I'm not going to write a call at 141. While it's trading here, I'm not writing a put contract right now. I want the stock to back off a bit, because if I write a put, I am gambling, wagering that the shares will stay above the strike price of the put that I'm going to write. So if I write a 130, the stock's got to stay over 130 for me to be the winner. If I write a 120 or a 110, it's got to stay over those prices. I want first the stock to come back down. So 125, they come to 125. Nothing crazy. They just go to 125. And you're sitting there going, I will now write a $100 call, a put option on this stock. I'll write a cash secured put at 100. It's the 125 on the market. I'm writing a 100. I got a $25 range that the stock needs to stay over. Just stay over $100. During the life of this contract, I keep the premium. Oh, and by the way, I get the premium right now. I'm going to write a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month, whatever length of time you want to write a put for. The longer the time you give the put, the more money you're going to get as a premium up front. So you need 10 grand to write that put contract when you just got about 10 grand when you got assigned. And now you're bringing in $15, $20, $25 a contract in cash. So if you can bring in $1,500, $2,000, you're in effect committing to buy the stock at $80 a share. It's trading at 120 or 125. Are you comfortable committing to pay 80 when it's trading at 125? Now you're sitting there going, well, if it trades above 80 the entire time I have this contract, this put contract, I make money. Now, I don't make any money if it's at 80 right at the end of my contract life. I break even on this thing. I have to buy the stock for 100, but I have $2,000 given to me. I'm actually paying 80. It's trading at 80. Okay, I'll write calls against it now because I got it at 80. If it goes under 80, I lose money, but I get the stock and I'll start writing calls on the stock, which will take care of most of those losses, because if it's trading 75, I can get a $5 premium right away. Writing an 80 contract good for a month, I'll get more than $5 premium. If it's at 90, you're buying it net for 80, you're up $1,000 in value. You got the stock at 80. You can write a call against it because you got signed, but it's worth 90. So you're going to be writing 95s or hundreds, right? If it's at 100 a share, which is the price of your strike price, you get to keep the premium you sold, all of it. You're buying this. You might get assigned, but you won't get assigned at $100.01. You're not going to get assigned. All the premium you brought in is yours. So if that's $20 a contract, $2,000, $2,000 is all yours. It expired, worthless. It's all your money. Obviously, if the shares are trading at 105, 110 in the last week or two of your contract's life, the put contract premium will be shrinking and shrinking and shrinking because the time is running out and it's not in the money. It's out of the money. So it might only be trading at $5 a contract. You got $20 a contract when you sold it. You're up $1,500. You can always buy that put back and write another put. Maybe you'll write a 90 now because the stock's down to 105. You might write an 80 now, and you might write those for 2 months further out for a premium of $1,500, $2,000. So you're buying this one back for $500 and writing that one for $2,000, bringing in another $1,500 in cash, and just hoping the shares will stay up above a certain price. So you're a fan of the stock, you want it to stay up, and if it stays up over your exercise price, you win. What you don't get is if the shares go to 170 and you've written a $100 put contract and you got $2,000 in your pocket, you make no more money than the $2,000 because you don't own the stock. You only have a put against it. You're prepared to buy it for 100. No one's going to sell it to you. It's trading up here at 170. So it could move up $30 and you don't make $3,000. But you know what? You just hauled in $2,000 and you get to keep that because those puts will drop in price the higher the stock goes. And you could buy these puts back for maybe $2, $3, $4 each from a $20 right. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to buy back that put for $2, $3, and you're writing another put. But now you're writing a 120 because the stock's at 170. And you're bringing in more premium. And so you're staying along, you're going with the stock, you're running with the market. It wants to go to 170, then it wants to go to 200. You don't care. You go to 200. I made another 10, $15 on this contract. I didn't have to buy the stock and risk the fluctuation of the stock. I bought a put way down here and the stock is flying around over here and I'm gaining on these depreciating puts and I'm rolling into new puts further out or further up and constantly bringing in cash. You could do that. You're a writer. You're an option writer. You're always going to be an option writer. Okay? That is what we have to have in our mentality here. Right? So if you've been exercised, you're not out of the game at all. You're absolutely not out of the game. You are still in the game. The question now is you're going to ask yourself, am I going to write a cash secured put? Am I going to buy the stock back? And if so, under what terms and conditions to write again? Or another option is, another choice, I'm going to watch the market. And when I see the price of the stock settling down, maybe at the 130 level, 135 level, maybe 140 level, whatever it wants to give me, 120, whatever, I'm going to buy a deep in the money call option on Gamestop. I'm going to buy 60s or 70s or 80s. Good for next year. I'm going to buy deep in the money, way out, and I'm going to write a call against these. I'm writing poor man covered calls on GameStop. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to pay $140 a share. No. They took me out at 90. I'm going to pay $6,000 to buy an option in the money. This thing backs off 10, $15. I'll pay $6,000 to buy a call. And now I'll write calls against that call, just as if I have the shares anyway. And if I have enough dough lying around, I got bought out of 200 shares, 400 shares, 500 shares, 800 shares. I got enough dough. I can buy 10, 12 in the money calls. I'm now writing 12 call contracts where I used to write 5 call contracts or 7 call contracts. I'm now writing 12. And I'm bringing in $10 a call. I'm looking to buy them back for 5, or I'm writing at 14, looking to buy back at 6 or 7. I'm playing the same game as before, but I'm now upping the number of calls that are working for me. I'm bringing in income. I'm a writer. I might do 2 or 3 writes, 4 or 5 write transactions on these. And then I may find that it's now to my liking that I'm going to stop writing new calls on these calls. I'm going to sell those calls that I bought deep in the money because they've gone up in value. I'm going to cash those in. And now I'm just going to turn right around and I'm going to write cash secured puts, out of the money cash secured puts. Now I'm now going to do that, or I'll do a little of both. Totally up to you how you want to play this thing. All right. Once a writer, always a writer. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to think about, a lot to scheme here, a lot to wonder about as to how to do this, which way to do it, but you're not walking away from the stock, the markets, nothing like that. Being a writer and being assigned means you've got a bunch of cash in your account and you're now looking for your next sniper opportunity. That's all. You've just been given a new position. You got a new weapon. You got new bullets. You're now looking to make your next move. That's all. Does it suck to get X signed at 90 or 85 or 95 or 100? Yeah, it sucks. But that's the game. That's the price of being a casino owner. Sometimes the lucky guy wins on a crazy payout, because that's what GameStop is doing right now. It's giving us a crazy payout. 141 right at the moment, 141.28 down 111. A week ago, me telling you the stock's trading at 141 in the pre-market, you'd be looking at me going, you're out of your mind. It's 85.90, man. What are you talking about? A dream. You're dreaming, man. Yep, yeah, we're in a nightmare, all right. But that's what it is. Now, those of you who haven't written contracts, or you wrote contracts, you bought them back, you weren't assigned, you're sitting on stock, and you're wondering, Bruce, what do I do? What do I do? I got stock right now. I want to write, man. I want to write some calls. What would you recommend I do? Good question. I'm saying, let's see how the market goes right for the next 28 minutes. If we're hanging in this 140, 141 level, and we're at now 76,000, boy, there's not a lot here. This tends to me to be a downer, but let's watch the big market. If the Dow is up 250 points to start the morning, because I don't know why, maybe we get to 143, 145. Great. Well, then you're a writer. What are you a writer of? You might be writing 150s. You might be writing 155s for like 2-3 weeks out. You want to be a little more conservative? You write 160s for 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out. You don't get the big fat premiums. You don't get $20 a share, but you're going to take $10 extra, $15 extra, $20 extra over above 140 right now. The shares at 145, you're writing 160s. You're saying, you can have my stock for 160, but I want $10, and I'll give you 5 weeks to just think about it. All you're thinking about is you want the big premium, you want the higher strike price, and if the shares back off to 120, you're gonna cash in half your money on that right. You sold at 12, you're buying at 6. You sold at 8, you're buying at 4, and then you might offer a new call at 155 or 150. Because you're a nice guy. Well, you'll figure it out at the time. All right. So you're writing. You're looking for income. Those of you who are aggressive gamblers out there, you're going to write 140s, 145s for next week. Right at you. You're going to throw it right in their face. You want to gamble on GameStop, buddy? 140. How about 145 right now for next Friday? Give me $10-12. I don't know what they'll be going for. The option chain will tell you. You might do that and go, I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Do it again. Go ahead. Keep running this market. I can roll over. Yeah, go ahead. I can play. I'll play this game, because we're not dealing with $85 stock anymore. We're dealing with $140, $145 stock now. You want to start playing at 160? We'll play at 160. All right, we'll play at 160. You guys want to throw that dough in there? There's no corporate news, but let's play the game at 160. Fine. All right, so do not be afraid. Keep writing. All right, that's where we're at. Lots of, what's happening here. A lot of you have your own opinions and thoughts as to whether I know what I'm talking about or not, or whether this is right or not. Welcome to the markets. Welcome to the market, where some of us think this, some of us think that, and then the market is the great equalizer. It tells us the score. The stock price is the report card. You can tell your mom and dad you're doing great at school, but when a report card shows up, then mom and dad know how you're doing at school. That's the way it is. I remember in my grade school, I learned not to brag to my parents how great I was doing in class. because I knew every 3 months or 4 months I'd get one of those darn report cards. And I had to get my dad to sign it after he looked it over, and I wasn't particularly proud of showing him my report card. So it was kind of like a, here's where I'm at, but I'm not in trouble with the cops. You don't have to come to the police station and bail me out, and the principal didn't haul me in 5 times last whatever. I'm just not very good at some of these subjects. What can I say? I mowed the lawn. It's okay. I'm shoveling the driveway. It's all right. We do the best we can with what we have. Anyway, here we are. Welcome, one and all. We are 24 minutes away from opening on Friday, March the 25th. Check out my poll question. Have you seen that? The poll question this morning. I'm asking you guys. The story, the statement is GameStop shares will trade under $115 a share before they trade over $175 a share. Do you think there's a dip coming before we run up to $175? And 258 of you have bravely stepped forward to fearlessly give me your predictions. 54% of you are saying, yes, Bruce, this stock will break 115 before it breaks 175. And 46% of you going, I don't think so, buddy. This thing's going higher. 261 now are in here. 54 to 46% saying, yeah, it's going down first before it goes that much higher. It's free to join that poll. Come on in there. Hit the thumbs up button if you don't mind while you're doing that. Help us out with a little pre-market momentum. Thank you all so much for being part of this channel. Please consider subscribing, become a member of this channel, and you too will be commenting to us while we trade live. We appreciate all of you who are here, those of you who are members, those of you who are on the sidelines thinking of becoming members, those of you who were members once before. Hopefully we can get you to come back again. Consider 2 options becoming a member. Chilling with Uncle Bruce, $9.99 a month. You just comment away. $24.99, you are one of these guys right here. You become a Gold Bagel member, and if you're one of those, you are in the upper echelon of life. You are serious about these markets. You will join me during market trading days before 8:30 in the morning for a trade update, trader alert. I do one of those anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes each. Sometimes I go longer, and on top of that, you get 5 of those a week. And on Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern time, prime time with Uncle Bruce, Gold Bagel members. That's kind of like a one-on-one show for however many of you show up. Talk to me about your accounts. Talk to me about what you're investing in. Strategies, you name it. Run by me some ideas you have, whatever. The benefits of being a Gold Bagel member, it's $24.99 versus $9.99, but you end up with 24 additional features for that additional $15 price. Hey, one little old trade on a contract. If I can help you write a call for $5 and you buy it back for $4, you make $100. That's 4 months of this right there. That's just one little trade. You write a contract for $850 and buy it back for $450. You just made $400. That is a whole year of this. Plus, you can pick up my classes. Oh, and speaking of classes, head to my website. If you want to learn how to write options, how to understand how options actually work, how they depreciate in their last couple of weeks of life, how you can write calls, how you can do rollovers, how you can do spreads, how put contracts work, how stink bids work, you gotta check out my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. It's right there. Go to the top corner, you'll find classes up there. Click on there. There are 12 classes that I've put together, live classes to the viewers of this channel, talking about GameStop option strategies, IBM, Apple, Goldman Sachs, the SPACs, on and on it goes. Each class is 2 hours long, done in front of a live group. Jennifer moderated each one of these classes. These classes are 2 hours each. It costs you $100 for a 2-hour class. There's 12 of them, 24 hours of instruction at $100 per class. Watch them. Yeah, if you're serious about making money in this market, you better get serious about learning how this works. And head on over there, take your time, watch one class at a time, learn the option business. It is a multi billion-dollar daily business. This thing's huge. The number of gamblers out there that are prepared to really gamble against your stock is unbelievable. Occasionally, they get lucky and a stock makes a run, but most of the time, they get their butts handed to them by who? You guys, option writers. Option writers always win in the end. Always. You're a casino and you're operating slot machines. Once in a while, there's a payoff. Yep, that's the way it is. But all those machines always pay off. Get your fair share of option money into your pocket on an ongoing basis, especially with these times that we have going on right now. All right. Thank you, all of you, for all that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all of you are here. And let's see what's going on. Charlie, hey, I got some $90 calls, $95 calls that expired today on GameStop. I did not get assigned as of yet, but is there any reasoning why some people get assigned and some people don't? Is it because of the broker? What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Tell me, Bruce, the meaning of life. Charlie, it's not your fault. There's nothing right with you and there's nothing wrong with you. You're good. Here's the reality, though. The real story is that most people that buy and sell options in the gamblers out there, those guys, not you, the writer, the gamblers, they don't want your stock. They only want to benefit on the movement of your stock. They never want to get your stock. They don't ever want to buy your stock. They only want to trade contracts. They're like bettors at a horse race. There's the owners of the horses who get paid to run their horses around the track. And if they're the fastest horse of today's 8th race, they get the prize. The second place horse gets half as much. The third place horse gets a quarter, and so on. So the last place horse gets $50 for showing up, and that's a little bit of hay money. The number one horse pulled in $5,000 today. All right. The bettors in the stands, they don't want to buy the horse. They don't want to buy any of those horses. They just want to bet on them. And so they're gambling what horse comes first, second, or third. That's what horse racing is. Well, in the options market, you got the horses, which are the shares, and then you got the options, which are the bets on the shares. And very few players in the options market want to own the shares. They really don't want the stock. They're buying and selling the options to gamble on the movement of the share prices. That's all it is. And they know they have a limited amount of time for the shares to do whatever they're supposed to do. And then they either win or they break even or they lose. It's as simple as that. So there are options expiring this afternoon. There are people who can buy contracts right now that die today. There will be buying and selling today by option gamblers who have no desire to own any of these shares. They couldn't give a crap about these shares. They just want to gamble on the movement of GameStop today. And there are those who will write contracts today at 140, 141, 142, 142. They'll write contracts all over the place today that die today to gamblers that will gamble on the shares movement today only. And at the end, when the bell is all over, the room goes silent. And millions of contracts will have traded hands between option players over thousands of shares all over the world. And you may or may not be part of it. Now, you've written 90 and 95s. You've put those options out there. They're trading hands like crazy. Your contracts have flipped over 20 times, 100 times. I don't know how many times. Sometimes your contract trades 10 times a day between gambler here, gambler there, in and out, in and out, in and out. You don't care. You wrote them. You can buy them back anytime you want to buy them back. I'm pretty sure that what you sold them for versus what they're trading at right now, you're not making money on that transaction. I get that. However, you can, anytime you wish, buy your calls back. And if you do, depending on where the stock's at, that's how much you're going to pay. Right now, the stock is 140.50. with 15 minutes to go. We're down 189 this morning. Well, that's good news. We're down $1.89. That contract is $189 cheaper, each one of these that you've written, to buy back right now. The bad news, you didn't write them for what they're going for right now. They're worth right now $51 on the 90s and $46 on the 95s. If I got my math right, forgive me if I'm wrong. So what are you looking for? A drop in the price of the stock today? That's what you're looking for. Not a $2 drop and not a $6 drop. You're looking for serious drop. Well, all option writers who wrote 90s, 95s, 100s, 105s, 110s, we're all looking for a drop in the market. We may well get one. We are only trading 85,000 shares this morning, 15 minutes to go, now 14 minutes to go, and we're at 140.50. We're falling. But will it fall enough to make you happy? Will it fall enough to make you satisfied to say, okay, I'll buy these back. They're trading at, the stock is so low that I can buy this call back for $30, and I'm going to sell a new call for every call I bought for next week or the week after at this strike price, and I'm going to bring in this much money, and I'm now repositioning myself. That's rollovers, and that's what we were talking about here, Charlie. So you will get a sign tonight. If you don't do anything, you just sit there and go, I don't care, you take me out. They'll take you out. You will be bought out tonight at 90 and 95. Keep the premium you got. It's all yours. Whatever that was, did you get $5, 8, 10, 12, 14, whatever you were paid in premiums, you get to keep that, and you get your 90 or $95 a share. So you have a 10 grand, $10,500 for every 100 shares that you got on the site. There you are. If the stock's trading at 130, you're out $30 from where you have it, what money you got versus where the shares are. That's the way option writing works. That's the way this market works. We're only betting on the horse. That's all it is, just horse betting here. You happen to have horses that you've put options out at, and now the gamblers are going nuts about it. Shares, well, they can go up or down all they want without interference from option players or you and I. The only way the shares will go higher is if more people want stock than want to sell it. The only way it's going to go lower is there's more sellers than buyers. And today is the day that we settle the score at the end of the trading day for the contracts that expire today, which might include yours likely. All right. So if you buy yours back, you're out of the game. You're out of those contracts. You don't have to worry about what happens now with the market today. But if you've written new contracts, you got a new game going on, and that's next Friday or the Friday after or the Friday after. And here we go, and you're always a writer. Okay. Christian, Gamestop has already hit the dip, in my opinion, down nearly 10% yesterday and then fully recovered. Any thoughts on the big movement from cannabis stocks? Again, I wouldn't touch a cannabis stock until after full legalization. And I got to tell you, in Canada, we had the same thing happen for a year and a half, even 3 years, because the election happened, 7 years ago. The Liberals had promised that if they form the next government, they're going to legalize cannabis federally. And I guess maybe it was 7 years ago. And they won a majority government, and they now were in a position they could legalize it. And it took them 4 years to do it. I mean, it was a long time. And all the Bible thumpers and all the tree huggers and all the socialists and all the capitalists, and it was a crap show, a crap show debate. Just ridiculous. There's going to be people selling joints to 6-year-olds outside these dispensaries. It was ridiculous. It was so amateur hour-ish for years. And the cannabis industry going, the medical cannabis industry has been going for a decade already in Canada. Do you see seniors selling ointments and oils to children on school playgrounds? No. You see 70-year-old seniors rubbing their arthritic wrists with the cream from CBD oil. I mean, come on. And so finally it got done. And all the stocks that had run up in anticipation of, we're oh, legalized in Canada, we're going to make a killing. They all got the crap kicked out of them. Because at the end of the day, in Canada at least, there's a federal tax, there's a provincial tax, and then there are city ordinances and licensing fees. You want to open up a dispensary in Canada? You got rules and hoops to follow through like you can't believe. I can tell you without any doubt whatsoever, it's official, it's real. The so called dealer that some of you might know in your neighborhoods, none of them went out of business. No dealer went out of business when it all became legalized. Believe me, the dealers are sitting back going, let me get this straight. You want to buy some cannabis at a dispensary? There's no price deals there. You're paying just as much as you used to pay me, if not more. You want me to come by your house and drop off a little donation of product to you? You can just pay me in cash like you always paid me, and we're all good. It's a joke. It's just a joke. It's a formality. The business of cannabis is a multi-$100 billion business, might be $1 trillion business already in the United States. It's just a cash business. States have legalized it, as you know. Now it becomes federal. It just takes another level of crap off the top on this thing, on this product. That's all it is. But it's going to be replaced with a bunch of taxation. And believe me, you are going to hear all the worry warts come out of the woodwork in certain areas of the United States that will just make you gag. It will make you gag a big one about, oh, the hardship this is going to cause, and oh, it's a gateway drug to cocaine. And we've heard this, and it will never stop. And get ready. Anyway, there you go. I got to move on. Oh, yeah, Uncle B, I have a 100 for April 1 and a 120 for April 14. If GameStop goes up today, what should I do? I feel like time is running out. You got April 1, so you got nothing to worry about. You're not doing anything. Just chill. No, let the stock come back to you. There's more downside than upside, I think, in the next 2 weeks on GameStop. That just from we're up $60 in a week. More downside than upside. Don't do anything. Anyone watch GameStop Rise of the Players documentary that came out? I haven't watched it. I'm waiting for a thing on a can. Yeah, good luck with the cannabis, guys. Good luck with it. I would avoid them like at all. I would avoid cannabis stocks at all costs. I'd buy puts. I would buy put contracts. Sell my house. Hi, all. Number 150 thumbs up here. Thank you. Let's see. Here we go. Maximus. Uncle Bruce has been wrong many times, but I don't listen to him for what to invest in. I listen to him to better understand types of trades, especially options. I decide what to invest in. Right on. It's cool. It's all cool. Fabulous. Love this stream. Thank you, everybody. We're about to open in 7 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. Bed Bath & Beyond appointed 3 new directors to its board, part of some with Ryan Cohen, weeks after billionaire investor push for alternatives. That's correct. I think the shares were higher today, too. I wish oils go back in time. The past year I would not have been so aggressive with my options. I lost a ton, sadly. I think Uncle Bruce's recommendations make up 25% of my portfolio, and I like them for their option premium, which is pretty good normally. Yep. What else? Let's see here. Yeah. In Inderman, as contracts go deep in the money, they only trade on book value, very few times value, hence high chances of getting exercised in the last week. Yep, just roll over if deep in the money. Exactly. Thank you all for being here. We're opening in 5-6 minutes, and I want to thank all of you who've come in here this morning to say hi to us, especially obviously those of you who are members, love you. Those of you who are not members, please consider becoming members, and if you really want to be at the ultimate level here, join us as Gold Bagel members. So would love to have you join us there. The more, the merrier, especially Wednesday nights. It's a lot of fun Wednesday nights talking about these markets. Again, thank you. We're going to go now to member-only chat. Thanks, all of you. Membership has its privileges, and please join this group of wonderful people and support this channel. I love you for it. Thank you. We do not live off of the ad revenue from YouTube. I can assure you. YouTube YouTube will not pay my bills the way we get these views going. It's memberships that keeps us going. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's go. Good morning, Coyote. Good morning. Let's see here. Hey, Coyote from 99. Let's see. Who else? We got folks popping through saying hi. Nice to have you all here. I really appreciate this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone, and from everywhere. It's nice to have you. Anyway, here in Calgary, I mean, Jen uses CBD oil, and she also buys this cream or gel that she applies to her one knee and her one ankle. And I ask her, are you happy with this stuff? She goes, it's incredible. It's just incredible. The relief is phenomenal. It's fast. The only side effect she finds when she puts a cream on her, like sometimes her wrist, but usually it's her leg, it's just the odor of the product. It's sometimes it's a citrusy smell. Sometimes it's a, they make some kind of a scent with them. The different manufacturers, different scents, and that's the only thing. She says some I like, some I don't like so much. But the oil is the oil. The ingredient in there is the ingredient, and it is a very effective treatment for what ails her. Which I'm happier that she's doing that than taking 2 Advil every 4 hours, or 2 Tylenol every 4 hours, or aspirin, or any of these other drugs, the over-the-counter drugs that just eat your insides out. This is so much more, just so much better. And she has a regular appetite, sleeps well, feels better, physically, for pain relief is fantastic. I mean, how can I complain? She's been using this product now for 4 years. It's all legal, available everywhere in Canada, available in California, available in, I believe it was available in Arizona. Fantastic. I'm all in favor. All in favor. We're at $140.06 on Gamestop with 2 minutes to go. We're down 233 and dropping. Volume 94,000 shares. Folks, there's no volume. We were 1 million on Wednesday in the morning, at least 1 million, 1.1 million. We're not even at 100,000 shares in pre-market today. This is no. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, everybody. Kareem, Uncle Bruce, I bought a Leap 6 months ago on a stock you don't follow. It's now in the money. Can I exercise, then turn around and sell the shares for more? I could use the cash. Thoughts. You're better off selling the option than exercising the stock. But sell the options and buy the stock if you want, or just sell the options and cash in. You should be just as much ahead selling your contracts, I would think. You may have lost some time premium on them. I don't know. Again, because I don't know the trade. Canada's market hyped hugely before the 2018 legalization, dropped severely once it was legalized. Personally, I'd either get in and out before legalization, just wait until after. Oh, I agree. Stay the heck away from stocks. Absolutely. Johnny Russo, I sent my message earlier and I had not checked my account, but my 90 covered call expiring today and I got a sign last night. Okay, gotcha. Okay, you've got other choices now, my friend. That's all right. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're about to open here in a minute. Thank you. We're about to get started here. And let's see what's going on. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me move up here, just skip through all these messages to get to current. We're about to start this puppy rolling here. 140.06, 140.05 on GameStop, as we seem to be running into some selling. Smart Rent right now, 630, down 13 cents at the moment. So we'll see how that opens up this morning. They came up with their numbers last night. I really liked Smart Rent's. I like everything about Smart Rent, but I was shocked at how cheap the stock was. Hopefully, some of you put in stink bins. We talked about that in the Bagel Alert, trading alert this morning for Gold Bagel members. Not Larry Titus has done what Larry Titus does. Ring the opening bells. We're here. We're up. We're running. We've started. We're now going. We're up 88 on the Dow. We're up 7 on S&P, down 4 on Nasdaq. Early indications. Oil down 267. I've got GameStop closed last night at 142.39. We're waiting for an opening trade here to see what we're going to get and figure it out from there. I'm showing 139.02. Early indication down 337 at the moment. The Dow up now 68. Rocket Lab down 19. SoFi down 9. GameStop down 311. AMC down 29 cents. Matterport off 6. ME up 1. Spire down 3.5. ATIP up 4. SmartRent 630. No, not open yet. It's nothing yet on SmartRent. Don't know the price yet. Cyxtera 1206 down 7 cents. Pfizer up 21 cents. The Dow up 52, and we'll see how the markets come through here. I think we're at 138.23 on GameStop, down 416 on the shares to start the morning off. First trades on GameStop, 239,000 more stock offering than wanted at this point in time. Again, we got to find out how these shares are going to react throughout the day. And we have to see the big markets. What is the overall atmosphere of the market itself, the whole stock market? This is option expiry day. We're up 59 on the Dow. Nothing great. It's not bad, but it's not great. And will we have a little surge at the beginning and then we have this grind lower all day long? Or will we have a pop and then have a sudden stop, and now people are getting out for the weekend? Well, see what's going on. I don't know. We're up 62. That's why we're here. We're here to play the game. You gotta play the game. 140 on GameStop right at the moment. Get ready for $2 pops all over the place. Just get ready. Just be prepared for volatility everywhere on GameStop. There are gamblers all over the place who are convinced it's going one way or the other, and you can't talk them out of it. You got to let them play their game with their bullets. There's a lot of ammo going on around here, and let's see what's happening. All right, guys? There you go. I could use an ice dip on Apple. Can you call Tim Cook for me, Bruce? Michael wants to know. Hang on a second. Yeah, listen. Hi. Yeah. Hi, Apple. Hi, yeah, it's Bruce here. Yeah, Stock Bunks with Bruce. That's right. Yeah, I'm in Calgary now. Yeah, that's right. I'm in Calgary at a buddy's house. Yeah, I'm going to go to Europe. That's what we're hoping to. Yeah. I want to do a meet and greet in London and Amsterdam. Oh, it's always fun in Amsterdam. Yeah, that's right. Hey, listen, is Tim Cook around? Yeah, is he there? Could you put me through to his office? Okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem. We'll just wait for Tim. Hello, hi, yeah, hi there. Oh, hi. You're one of the many assistants for Tim Cook. Oh, great. This is Bruce here from Stock Markets with Bruce. Yeah, that's right. It's me. Yeah, how you doing? We're at 141 on GameStop. By the way, we're down 52 cents. Just so you know. Oh, you follow GameStop. You follow me. Oh, great. Listen, I got a viewer of mine who wants to ask a question. He was kind of hoping that we could use an ice dip on Apple. Wanted to know if I could call Tim and maybe make a mention. You think he could do that for me? No. He doesn't ever want to talk to me again. What did I? Did I insult him or something like that? Did I say something wrong to Tim Cook about? No, he just doesn't like talking to guys without any hair on the top of their heads. Oh, yeah. I could get a toupee or something like that. No, that wouldn't look good. Not a good look for me. No. I see. You also want me to work on my chin? Yeah, I know what you mean. You're aging, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. Say hi to him for me. Tell him that Michael called and was hoping for an ice dip. You'll pass that on? Okay, thanks. I'll let Michael know. Okay, guys. You have a great day. Okay, bye. Okay. It's okay, Mike. I got it looked after. It's happening for you. Don't worry. All taken care of. I got inside track for you. They love me over there. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's a lovely day. Who's got Uncle Bruce so feisty today? Hey, Uncle Bruce, can I get a mug? Tim Cook wants to know. Breaking CEO Tim Cook hates bald people via Business Insider. Dave, the Mac guy. Tim, could you put Jen on instead, please? Thanks. Goodbye. Devil King has joined this channel. This is the turning point we've been looking for all day. The minute that Devil King stepped in here, things completely changed. Thank you, Devil King, for saving this channel, turning it on its ear. I knew that people like the True Repairman and Dave the Mac Guy, they were influential, but now you are here. Yeah, baby. Devil King 1994 is now part of this channel. Get out of the way. We're about to make money. I love this. By the way, that poll question I have, 384 people now have voted. GameStop shares will trade under 115 before it trades over 175. We're at 141.44. 53% saying yes, it will, Bruce. It will go down below 115 before it breaks 175. 47% saying I don't think so. It's pretty close, 53 to 47%. That is a pretty tight spread here. But Devil King is here, and I say welcome, Devil King. Good to be back, laughing out loud. Love it, love it. Welcome from Adventures with Duncan. Coyote is saying hi to you. Whenever any of you join this channel, the gang here will likely welcome you in, unless you've got a reputation. Hey, Apple's diving. This is no joke. There you go. Welcome, Devil King. Tim, he listened. It's really, he really cares, Bruce. Your Apple stock is falling down 99 cents. You see, he listened. He's delivering, man. Look at that. There you go. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. I know Michael is thrilled. I knew it would work. He said, Michael's saying, I knew it would work. If I just asked Bruce to call Tim, it would happen. And then, well, there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gratuities gratefully accepted. We're up 82 on the Dow. And there you have it. I got 165s, but not expiring for a while. So there you go. You got no problem. Relax. It's all good. Devil King, thank you for joining this channel. Love having new members come in here while I'm on the air. Love this. Can't emphasize enough. Memberships carry this channel. It's as simple as that. And whether you're a $9.99 a month member or $24.99 a month, 70% of that dough finds its way to us. And we appreciate it. Do we get rich off of each one of you? No, but it adds up. And so thank you. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. All right. What is going to happen? Are we going to make money or what? Who else can we get Uncle Bruce to call now? Then seems it worked with Apple. Who else? Anyway, Michael, I don't care. My by cost average is 119. Laugh out loud. I don't care. We're at, what are we at? Down 83. We're up 83. We're up 75 on the Dow now, up 75. Rocket Lab is down 52 cents. Ridiculous. SoFi down 13 cents. Ridiculous. GameStop up 468 at 147.07. Kind of crazy. Kind of goofy. 146.36. AMC up 55 cents to 20.78. Matterport down 31 cents. ME down a penny. Spire down 4 cents. ATIP down 2 cents. Smart Rent is open. 574 right now, down 57 cents. Ridiculous. The low is 552. I know that there are stink bidders, so watch me. You're in there at 501, 511, 521, 531, 541, 551, and so on. Hopefully you're getting hit with stink bids. Cross your fingers. 384,000 traded, now at 574 on Smart Rent. And I think Smart Rent has a phenomenal upside to it. Listening to what they were saying last night with their annual report and their estimated number of clients and how they make their money, oh my God, this thing is going to be huge, just huge. 574, unbelievable joke at 574, ridiculous. What can I say? I can't help people who are selling. I can't help them. I can't. There is no way to help these folks. They have made the ultimate mistake, selling at the low. Just you don't sell at the low. You buy at the low. You sell at the high. They just have it reversed. Okay, Sixtera up 14 cents. Pfizer up 17 to 52.76. Robinhood down 14. Vanik down 156. Home Depot is only up 33 cents. IBM is only up 88. Microsoft down 77. Apple down 74. Goldman up $2. Cisco down a penny. Facebook up $2. Amazon up $2. Tesla at 1,009 up down $4. Google up $5. This is hardly an endorsement of a strong market. This is exactly what I thought would happen. We are seeing the major stocks hanging around and about to go down. I think we're about to take a dump. And I think it's the pre-market sell-off, the pre-weekend sell-off. We've had, out of 10 trading days in the last 2 weeks, we've had, 8+ days? We have to test this a little bit more. I think we're going to have a down day. That's my hunch. We're up 47 on the Dow, not a lot, 1.14%. We're negative on NASDAQ, down 42 already. S&P is only up a third of a point. We're going red. It's going to happen. This market's going down. GameStop at 147.50 makes no sense. Anyone who's in on this, you have got kahunas or way more money to lose than I can imagine. Look, I love GameStop. You know that. I love these guys, but they haven't spoken at all. And I'm thinking, really? There's no talking here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Beach Boy, hey, I'm number 214. I'm late, but I had no choice. I got a call from Tim Cook. Is Michael playing these games again? Mike, I tell you right now, Beach Boy, I'm not surprised Tim Cook called you because, he got the message. And, I know that you and he have a much closer relationship than I have with the guy. And you've got more hair. And so, he's happy talking to you. But I understand. I understand what's going on. It is what it is. What do you do? Anyway, there it is. My dream is to see Bruce retire to a ramshackle bagel store that runs on calls and puts in price. The entire menu rising and falling due to the Oh man! By the way, GameStop shares 850,000 traded. We're at 4909. 999,000 traded. I got nothing. I have nothing. I have no news. 149.09 on GameStop. I'm just really 2101 on AMC up 78. There's no news there. There is nothing on AMC. I don't know. Anyway, there you have it. Bruce, BW. These SPACs don't seem like they're going to do anything until 2023. Good news, they go down hard. Bad news, they go down or flat. This is all becoming very disheartening for a lot of us. You're speaking to the choir. I hear you there, BW. We all want one thing. We want them to go higher. That's all there is to it. And in effect, they need to be discovered. They need to be found. They need to be figured out. They need exposure. And SoFi is one of them that gets a lot of exposure. But even though with that, it's down 16 cents today. But there are bargains there. That's my opinion. GameStop 149.26. Remember, it is in a short sale restriction mode because it went down more than 10% yesterday during the low. That means shorters cannot just sell at the market and dump it. They can only short on an uptick. In other words, the trade's at 149.81 right now. They can short at 149.82 or 83 or 84. They can't sell it and drop it. Now that it's trading at 148.60, they can offer it at 61 and 62. That's an uptick from here. So they can play the game, and they will play the game. Believe me, if shorters want to short GameStop, they'll be able to short GameStop. They'll just stay above the bids and keep dropping as the bids drop, as the markets drop. They'll stay above 1 penny of the last trade and keep offering, and the wall will drop, and there'll be a wall coming lower and lower and lower if they want to short it. But they're picking their targets, obviously. They're picking their price point to do it. At the moment, we're 148.74. The high of the day already 150.50 today. That's been the high already on GameStop this morning. All right. What do we got? GameStop cost to borrow shorts 22%. So that might be part of the reason why it's going up. Short covering could be. Bama Babe GameStop. Wow, that's amazing. Beach Boy, these SPACs are making me thirsty. I hear you there, my friend. They're making everybody thirsty. These SPACs are making me 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 thirsty. How do you want to say it? I'm with you. Totally with you. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Bradley, I just sold 5 days. I just sold 5 days holiday in work, which I can do from my company. This payday going to load up on 50 to 70 shares of SoFi if we stay down here. SoFi 9.27 down 20 cents. Rocket Lab $8 even down 63 cents. GameStop 148.02 563 gain, hitting a high here of 150.50. 147.82. We just broke 148. AMC 2070 up 47 cents. It's not running like GameStop is running. It's not the same. GameStop is outrunning AMC at the moment. Now, AMC did get up to 2109. It's now 2064. It's falling back on 7.5 million shares. So AMC does not have a bang up day going. And GameStop right now, 1.4 million. It's attracting some stock. We're at 147.42. We were at 150.50. So we're off $3 from the high in the last five or so minutes. 147.30 right now. 147.14. Okay. I couldn't help it, says Zed. I bought back my 100 for 52. Now what do I do? Well, Zed, you could write a 150, 155, a 160 for a month or two out. You could write a 140 for weeks or months out. You could write 130s. Up to you what level you're comfortable with. You'll try to bring in, you could try to bring in as much of your 52 as possible on the next series of contracts you're writing. You're going to write 150s. You're not getting $52 a share for a 1 week contract. There isn't $52 premium on a 1 week contract out of the money. But if you write 140s for, say, a month or two out, you may bring in 20, 25, 30. I don't know whatever the prices. You got to take a look at the option chain. Mine is way behind the actual timing. But look at that. Look into it. See what it can bring you. If you do it. If you right now a 140, you've moved up your strike from 100 to 140. And if you get $25 for it, $20 for it, you're getting 160. And that's better than getting 100, obviously. That's $60 more. And of course, there you have it. Now, if the shares are going to trade at 130 to 150 here for a while, that's what they're going to do, and you write 140s, and they're under 140 in the next 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you've written out a month or so, they're going to shrink. They're going to come. You're going to make money. So always a writer, look to write. I'm looking here at some quotes. I'm just curious to see what I was showing on mine. April 14's 120s were 25 to 28, 140s 14 to 17. I think though that this is before the move up in the price, so they might be more like 19 to 20 now. I could be wrong. 150s were showing 1250 to 1360, last of 13. This is 15 minutes ago though, and we've only been open for 18 minutes. So I know my quotes are behind. The 150s could well be 15, 16 bucks each right now. I don't know. Alrighty, there it is. Vilbus, I'm probably just going to ride my GameStop 150 to close today. If I get exercised, I'll be getting 156.75. And then I have a feeling I can buy back cheaper sometime next week. I can play that game. Yes, you could. Of course, if they close at 149, they die worthless. You keep all the money. You still got the stock, and you write again. The other thinking is that in the last hour today, Vilbus, your contracts might be worth like 35 to 50 cents each. Just buy them back, and you can write. You see a little pullback here during the day. Right now, 146.64. They want to pull back to 135 today. Your contracts are going to be worth 50 cents real fast, and so you can buy those back, sit on the sidelines, a little run back up, write again. If that's what the stock's going to do, you'll go with the stock. BW, I get that, Buncle Bruce. Before it was buy call options because these are going to run. They're not done anything but go down lately. Now it's just buy the stock. We were misjudged out of the gate. What do you think? Well, hindsight is perfect. Did I miss the Ukraine war? Yeah, I missed that. Did I miss 6 rate increases being predicted? I missed that. Did I miss 10% inflation and $6 oil and gas prices? Yeah, I missed that. Was I the only one that missed that, or did everyone else say that was going to happen and only I was the outlier? Let me think a minute. No one was predicting all of those things to happen all at the same time, including an attack on growth stocks. Welcome to the markets. We have to adjust. We have to adapt. We have to take it. This is the price you have to pay to be in the markets. It isn't honey and ice cream every single day. You got to work. It's not free. You got to get it. And sometimes you have to make moves you don't want to make. Sometimes you have to do rollovers. Sometimes you have to shift. Sometimes you just have to kind of go with it. And sometimes you take a punch to the gut and you move on. That's all it is. Fighting is a rounds. This is round 1. There's a famous quote from one of my favorite movies. It is what it is. It's life, and life isn't fair. Welcome to the real world, and that's what it is. Sorry, I would love to give you happy times every day, and every single thing I think is going to happen is going to come true, and you can only make money and never lose money. Oh God, I'd love to do that. But if I was doing that well, you think I'd be sitting here? You think I'd be trading myself? Why would I be here? So we got to go with what we're going with, and we got to do the best we can with what we've got. Simple as that. All right. What can I tell you? Vilbus, true, Uncle Bruce. If it's worth less than $1 today, I'll buy it back. I agree, Vilbus. That's the way you want to do it. Absolutely. If they're cheap, buy them back, and then move on. You're going to write again. You're going to write again. I love it. Cody, if you're buying options, you might as well go to the actual casino. Now things are low. We have 3 options: complain, sell, buy more, load up. I usually do 1 and 3. The true repairman, we're just learning how to do life in relation to the market, not a formula, just rolling with the punches and finding a target to punch back. Let's see. If it were that easy, wouldn't everyone would be doing it? Gamestop should be on the threshold list, but it's not. Mallow, okay, I was here only because they told me there would be honey and ice cream. That's it. I'm out of here. You're not giving me honey and ice cream, and you're not going to sing Kumbaya. But why am I here? You misled me. As Mark Cuban said, if you still believe in the reason you bought the stock and that hasn't changed, why would you sell? Exactly. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not upset. This is normal. This is life. This is what we have. We have viewers that accept it. We have viewers that are frustrated by it. We have viewers that are upset by it. That was true in my brokerage career. Absolutely true. It was true in my career as a manager with my salespeople and my back office staff. It was true with my own clientele. It's true with relatives. Just the way it is. It's just life, and we just got to keep on going. Yes, what Mark Cuban said. Yes, I don't dare I dare the discounts to show up. I dare you. Come down to me. I dare you to give away your stock to me, you losers. $7.91 on Rocket Lab. I dare you to hit my $7.91 stink bid, they say. SoFi, $9.31. Hit that stink bid, they say. $148.90. Up 651 on GameStop. It's funny to me how the stock can go up, but when they go down, they drop $20 just like that. It's incredible how fast these drop. When they drop, and that's why you got to be so leery. Look at GameStop, 150.44. Unreasonable trades, ridiculous. We're not going up a nickel at a time. We're going up 40, 50 cents a trade. That's irrational exuberance. That's stupid. That is either panic buying or heavy gambling by heavy dollar-backed hedge funds that are battling other hedge funds, 152.40, kicking their ass. We're up $10 right now. That's what's going on. I'm sure of it. If you're going to get exercised, you're going to get exercised. It's just the way it is. But if you're a writer, you're a writer either as an option, as a shareholder, as an option holder through a poor man covered call, or you're writing puts. And that's the name of the game. And we keep writing. We never stop writing. AMC 21.24 up $1. Does it deserve to be here? No. No, sorry. 10.29 gain on GameStop at 152.68, 152.90, 153 I just saw go through now. New high of the day here. We're getting a bit of a run here. Hard to keep up. Volume 2 million now on GameStop. Corporate news? None that I know of. Anyone seen any corporate news? You let me know. Anyone? I don't know of any corporate news. 153.46. We're right at the high here of 153.50, if I recall. 154.42, another dollar. Again, I think we have real heavy players kicking around other heavy players. That's my hunch right now. Now, is Ryan Cohen buying right now 100,000 shares? He could be doing it. I wouldn't recommend it from an SEC point of view. I wouldn't be recommending a chairman of a company buying at market at a $80 higher price within a week stock. I wouldn't be recommending that as his lawyer to do that kind of stuff. Could it be happening? Yeah, sure it could. Is it? I don't think so. I think Mr. Cohen is a pretty smart guy. He's a very calculating, very methodical kind of a guy. I don't think this is his doing. But there's wild and wacky stuff going on. Welcome to the party, pal. We're in the Nakatomi Tower here, and there's shit happening on the 35th floor, and I don't know who's who yet. When I get my machine gun, I'll know what's going on. But right now, I don't have a machine gun, and I'm not sure what's going on up there, and I'm in bare feet. It's kind of wacky here. 153.48, up $11 on GameStop right now. Volume on GameStop is 2.29 million shares. Welcome to the party, pal. This is crazy. Are you enjoying your Twinkies? Because you might want to suck on some Twinkies this morning to figure out what the hell is happening. Jennifer says, woohoo, 150, yahoo! Way to go, you guys. Dr. Walter, a great example is Spire. I have every confidence in this company. They're going to make a lot of money. The stock's at $2. I bought at 10, and now I can average down slowly as funds allow. Exactly. That's exactly how you do this. You become a Warren Buffett, and you just buy and you buy and you buy as you can, when you can, and you just acquire and acquire. And when the payoff comes, it is huge. And there you go. Intermittent writing covered calls. I learned that after every 3-4 successful trades, here comes the rollover. One must be mentally ready for the rollover. Dr. Walter, I'll end up with a lot more Spire at a lower cost average. If I have to wait 3-5 years for it to fulfill, so be it. Because you know what? You can put money in the bank right now and get 1.5%, 1%, 0.5% on your money for 5 years. Can't touch it for 5 years. Pick up Spire right now, pick up ATIP right now. I don't think you're a loser in 5 years, and I don't think you make 1% on your money. I think you make a lot more than that. But you gotta believe. You gotta believe. 787 on Rocket Lab, that is cheap. SoFi 923, stupidly cheap. GameStop 150.30, backed off from 153.5. Was that the high? 153? 154.98 was the high. That's how fast it ran up here. We've spiked and come back off to 150.33, up 7.94. AMC 20.77, up 54 cents. AMC is backing off. It got to 21.38. Now it's down 60 cents. It's lost more than half of its gain today on 12 million. AMC is not following GameStop at all. It's like a little echo, but boy, it backs off fast once GameStop backs off. 149.70 on the GameStop right now. Backing up quickly as well. Interesting what's going on. Hey, Bruce, why is SoFi calling for student loan forgiveness? I assume it means the government would cover the loans and said, yes, you got it. Devil King, you have it. You get it. You're one of the few that seem to get it. So many out there don't understand that if student loan forgiveness is done, the government cuts checks to the banks. That's right. If it's $10,000 a student for every loan that they have, SoFi could haul in like $500 million. I don't know how many loans they've got. I don't know the number, but it's a ton of money. Cash that would come in one shot into SoFi's hands to now lend out to credit card investors, the credit card buyers, to lend out for car loans at 8% or 5%, or to do mortgages at 5.5%, or to do whatever. Yeah, this is a win, baby. Oh, it's a huge win. If the student loan thing goes through, SoFi could go up $4 or $5 a share. Just like that. Every bank will pop. Every bank will pop. The market doesn't seem to mention it. No one talks about it. Blows my mind. Incompetence everywhere, even in Wall Street. 152.47 on your GameStop. Just popped like $3. Hello. Crazy. Here we go. Let's see. What else is going on here? Smart Rent running 52-week low at 550. The deal of deals on the Smart Rent. Yep, 593 though right now on Smart Rent. We got down to 552, but not 551 stink bits. They didn't hit those. 723,000. We're only down 37 cents now to 593 on Smart Rent. It's coming back. Cyxtera's up 14 cents. ATIP is down 1 penny. Spire is unchanged. ME down 6.5. Matterport down 56. 764. A bargain of epic proportions. 2094 on AMC. GameStop 152.71. up 10.32. SoFi down 26. Rocket Lab down 79 cents. The Dow up 83 points and only 83 points. We're up 5 on S&P and we're down 46 on NASDAQ, and I think we're going lower. I think we will. The true repairmen are folding our arms this week. Getting exercise and all will be part of our training montage for our own Rocky movie. There you go. I'm glad I bought more GameStop at 7,781. Michael says, yeah, I would say. I was here for the swear word, March the 25th, 2022. I was here. Went to wake up my wife, came back to 153. Let's go! 154.95 on GameStop, going higher. I know I have a lot of you who are just shareholders, and you're going, this is great. This is great. This stuff's going higher. Fantastic. Those of you who bought in the money call options the last few days, if any of you did that, you're now writing calls against these calls. Fantastic. Your calls have gone up. These calls are rolling. Do rollovers and keep going. Just keep writing. It's great. 2.8 million. Let's go. We're 2101 on AMC. SoFi closing under $9 today. You heard it here first, says Austin. Scully, the last 3 days, executives have bought shares, so it could just be another executive taking their turn. Anything is possible. It really is. Anything's possible. But I tell you, I am telling you guys to remember that if this week management of GameStop is buying up their stock, there is not an announcement coming out next week. No way. Because if they did that, if they bought this week and a major announcement came out next week, they would be charged with insider trading violations like you cannot believe from the SEC. And if you don't think the SEC is dying for an excuse to move on GameStop to make a show to the public, oh, we're on it, you think again. So they're on their own. This stock is on its own. It will get no help from a corporate press release that I can see for at least a couple more weeks. It's got to be, because there are lawyers in the waiting wings to nail down lawsuits, class action lawsuits. Think about it. You were a shareholder. You were writing options at 95, got exercised. It went to $150 a share. The day after, 2 days after, 3 days after management was buying up the stock, a major press release came out and it made the stock go to 200. You don't think there's going to be a zillion class action lawsuits coming out where shareholders are going, how come you didn't tell us this before the chairman bought his stock, before the directors bought their stock? You're not going to have that. So I don't see an announcement coming. I can't imagine it from the company. I can't. So just, anyway, there you have it. There it is. BW. I'm always averaging down on every single one of my stocks. Sucky as it is, I have many other stocks that have taken 8 years to do something. AMB, ring a bell. So I get it. It's just frustrating. My friend, I understand. It's frustrating when you're in it. It's frustrating going through it. But is it ever glorious on the other side? And we just have to wait it out. That's all we got to do. It's going to be fine. Octavio, let's go, GameStop. Oh, AMD says BW. It was AMD. Wavy, will we see 160 today, Bruce? We saw 150 something already, didn't we? 154. The high of the day, 154.98, 155 already for the high of the day. 155 for the high of the day. So 160 is not that far away. Again, I no accounting for taste. I can only say, hey, 3.1 million traded. It's not 30 million. It's not 10 million. It's 3 million traded. Yeah, I can see it up $10 trading 3 million. Yep, makes sense to me. But every dollar this thing goes up, more people are breaking even or making money. And you keep moving this thing up and up and up, you are now getting more of the shareholders in a profit position than in a loss position. That is shifting now. And it gets harder to hold it, harder to maintain the momentum and the gain. There ain't anything corporate going on here. It's all perception of potential. So I love it. I'm not complaining the stock is at 152.83. I'm not complaining. But I'm just cautioning you, don't get complacent. Every penny higher means it's going to go 2 pennies lower. There's more downward pressure coming here the higher it goes. Just saying. 99 Nation. Oh my God, thank you, Uncle Bruce. I was tired of telling folks that. Noto even priced that in already. There you go. BW SPAC attack today, all dropping like stones as GameStop rises. It's just going to be a wild day, says Jennifer. It's just a wild day. My granddaughter is enjoying the show. Hi, granddaughter. How are you? Robert Benson, 250 thumbs ups. Thank you, Bruce. Uncle B, yesterday I rolled out of the 100 GameStop to the same strike expiring next week. Should I roll out and up ASAP if I really, really don't want to get a sign? Again, if you can do a rollover where the buy you're making is at book value only, and you can write a call to get premium and book value, it's worth consideration. And if you can step it up to 105, 110, 115, 120, and you can do it for, say, 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, if you can buy back your 100 and write a call 3-4 weeks down the road at 110, 120 for the same money, it doesn't cost you anything. You're just giving up some time to bring in 10 or 20 bucks on the strike price. Take a look at that trade. Absolutely look at that trade. Matterport took a dump, down 60 cents to 760. It's down there. ME down 6.5 cents. It's wrong, but that's where it is. 153.62 on GameStop right now. IBM is going higher. We'll take it. We'll take it. The Dow's up 94, 92 now. We're negative 50 on the NASDAQ, and we're only up 4 on S&P. We're not going anywhere. I think as the morning goes on, the weekend fear of holding over the weekend will kick in. That might kick in on GameStop. Just saying, we're up 10, but we're not up 30. We've traded 3.3 million. Yeah, but we're not trading 33 million. Is it a 10 million share day today? 150, 110. Watch it. Just watch it. Matterport in discount town already. GameStop borrow rate up over 20%. Those of you who want to do rollovers, be very careful. If you buy back your call and the stock drops $3 in a minute while you're trying to write the next one, you could lose out. You've really got to be careful with your rollovers. You have got to set up your trades, your rollover trades, very carefully. So just there's no rush to do it now. There really is no rush. 149.96. This is not a race. Take your time. We're at 150 on GameStop right now. All right. Let's see. Austin, whenever I forecast SoFi to drop, I'm right. Whenever I forecast it to rise, I'm wrong. There you go. The true repairman. Austin, I hope so. I have some SoFi 9s expiring today. Triple G, Ryan Cohen called out Boston Consulting Group, BCG, for being part of the short and distort scheme, putting plants in businesses who are targeted by shorters to keep them on the path of insolvency. That's interesting. David, BCG and Citadel commuting corporate sabotage, committing it. GWG, writing greedy 150 calls for $7 on GameStop, expiring today. I love that trade. You got chutzpah. Why not? 150, 182, 943 gain. Dave is here committing. Yes, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Nazareth. Uncle Bruce, what if the board of GameStop had a window to buy stock, irregardless of announcements? When I was at Amazon, you could only act at certain times to buy or sell. Would that protect the GameStop board? Somewhat. But if the announcement was profound and it was weeks in the making, then the board knew about it. And now it's dicey. This is one of those scenarios where you could win the court case, but spend $100,000 to defend yourself to win, and you lost. And so you got to be careful. Whatever. PayPal looking good. I think Duncan's trying to say. Alfredo, April 1 expiry, GameStop 110s, TO hold, correct? Sorry if you answered already. Just sit tight. Yeah, don't do anything. 150, 199, don't do anything. Next week, you got a whole week yet. How's it going, Splatter TV? How's it going? Duncan, Pfizer, 1074 down at 3 months right now. Testy Donkey, my GameStop 110 call I wrote got exercised for the shares I bought for $76. That's a great profit, to be honest, plus the premium. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you are up and a winner, and now you've got cash. You're in a power position. You got money. You rule. You're the casino. You decide the next game. You decide what the next game's going to be. There's no rush here. I love this. It's a win. Jen, how are you?
Good morning.
I'm busy today. I'm working hard today.
Work.
We got
Are
so
you
much going
whistling?
on. Whistling while I work. It is a busy one here today. Yeah, we got the Dow up 115. We're up 7 on S&P, but we're down 41 on NASDAQ. Alberto just made a donation to my PayPal account, and I thank you, sir, for that. Very kind of you. Appreciate all those, as does Jen.
As does Jen. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
We are watching these markets. We are following these trades. We're noting a number of our viewers are getting assigned on their shares,
Well,
which
such
puts
a jump.
which puts a bunch of cash in your account. The stock's at 150, 150, up 9. It got as high as 155, but it's traded 3 odd million. We're watching it. No news, no corporate news, so we're keeping an eye on that. I still think the Dow might be a down day today. I don't know if the Dow and the S&P can hold again. We're going into the weekend, and I think Rory Warts will want to be cash rich, stock lighter. We'll see.
In uncertain times.
We're not taking off on the stock. Like we're not going to the moon,
Right. What's oil doing today?
Down 225 to 110.09.
Down another 2.
Yeah, we were at what was it earlier this week? 112, 115, 117, and now we're at 110 again. Not back to the 90 range that we were at,
Or the 60.
Well, different world at 60. Whole different world.
Whole different world.
Remember negative 40? You remember that? People forget that conveniently.
Yeah.
Negative $30, $40 a barrel. I will pay you to buy my oil from me. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How does that work? No one ever explained that. Weird is what it is. It's weird. Anyway, there you have it. What to do for a bite to eat.
An eat to bite, a bite to eat.
An eat to bite, a bite to eat, eat to bite, bite to eat, eat to bite, bite to eat. What movie is that from? Trivia question. You guys. I know what movie that's from. Jen knows.
Yes.
Eat to bite, bite to eat, eat to bite.
Our life is just a series of
movie quotes.
Movie quotes and metaphors.
It's true. I did one this morning.
Children learn.
I did one this morning. A fight in his rounds. This is round 1.
That's right.
No one has told me what movie that's from.
Oh.
No one has told me what movie that's from. A fight in his rounds. This is round 1.
That might be a hard one.
I know. It's a real hard one. You have to really know this channel to know that quote. What to do for a nibble? I got to tell you,
Oh, did you have something to eat already?
I had a nibble, and it wasn't my usual.
You had a muffin.
I did.
Except they're not really muffins. They're overgrown cupcakes.
They're gigantic cupcakes from Costco.
Yeah.
I had a blueberry one. I love those. Just love Costco's muffins. Fantabulous. So I'm not starving at the moment, but I will be probably in the next half an hour. So we might have to.
So I should come back in half an hour.
Could we possibly work on that?
I can come back in half an hour.
Something, So what's up with you today?
You might have to text me.
You don't have to go to any medical centers or anything today.
No, but today is the last day of the round robin. We would really like to win both games.
Women's World Curling Championships on TV.
We're playing 2 teams that we should be able to win. Last night we lost in the extra end to Korea, which means Korea is now tied with us for 3rd position. The top 6 go in. We're going to go in, but we would really love to go in as number 2,
as a higher seed,
because then you get a rest.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to play all those games just to win.
You get one rest.
Curling, it's just like NFL. Every game matters.
Yes, and this is like NFL. This is one and done. Usually we have qualifyings and stuff. No. Win or go home.
Win or walk, baby.
Win or go
Win
home.
or walk. Just like with GameStop. You win or you walk.
You win or you go home.
I want to win. Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
And they have this bizarre way of calculating the actual order of them. And
Yeah.
On one, it gets down to the actual centimeters away from the button you were on your last draw.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Crazy rules.
And
curling, baby. That's how close these teams are between
Our
each other.
skip is okay on the draw.
Yeah.
But she's not. Some of these are.
Wizards.
It's like there's a wall right there, and
they're Tom Brady's. They can make a curling rock curl right to the button.
Yeah.
They're like
it's
Tom
insane.
Brady. It's amazing, but they don't get Tom Brady money.
No.
They don't
But
even get. They
Tom
don't even
Brady doesn't have Olympic gold either hanging around his neck.
True. They don't even get punter money. They don't
even get holder money.
They don't get even holder money. They don't
Which
get,
I think is the smartest position in football.
in football, holding the ball for the punter.
Or the snapper.
Or the
long
snapper.
snapper.
The long snapper is a good
Long
gig.
snapper's good. I don't think they even get hit. Not really.
Well, there's
So,
that.
Give your kid a ball, bend him over, and show him how to snap it between his legs.
Give your kid a ball and bend him over. Your quote of the day, run with it. Give your kid a ball and bend him over. Oh my
It's
gosh.
okay. It's his sister.
It's his sister. It's okay. Schitt's Creek. It's okay. It's his sister.
It's okay. It's his sister. Yeah.
I don't know, Johnny. I don't know if that's what we should be doing. Rolling. Look at the poster up there. Roll it. It's okay. I fixed it, Johnny. I fixed it. It's okay. It's his sister. Schitt's Creek, baby. Schitt's Creek. Oh, the reruns are
sad
classic.
Day when it went off the air.
Oh, lordy.
And I don't know. There was lots of talk at the very end that make a movie or something. I don't know if they're going to.
Who knows if anything will happen?
Because then COVID happened.
Gosh, they've been milking that cow nicely.
They're off with their.
They're off with their own careers now. They're all flying. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara, unbelievable. So much fun. So much fun. You gotta love it.
Yeah, Canadian royalty.
There it is. All right.
I'll see you in a half.
Jen, thank you so much.
I'll set my timer.
Cool beans. Cool beans. We're up 161 on the Dow, trying to go higher. S&P's up 7.5. It's not going anywhere. Nasdaq's lower, 65 points now, down half a point. So oil down 187 to 110.47. That's what's going on here. Rocket Lab's down 67 cents. SoFi down 39 at 908. Gamestop 150.51. High today 155. 155 was the high. The low was 138. That was around the opening. We're at 150.05. AMC at 20.72, up 49 cents. Matterport is down 76 to 744. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 2.1 million shares. And I got no news on this. None whatsoever. This is crazy. ME 366 down 9. Spire 203 down a penny. ATIP 176 down 2 cents. Smart Rent 576 down 54. I think the cash on hand and available credit and everything else, I think we worked that out to over 2 something a share. I think if I recall on Smart, it was staggering how much money they have cash. They just did an acquisition, all cash buy. The stock, Bargoon City, 577. I cannot explain the drop. I can't. It's unjustifiable. Sextera up 32 cents to 12.45. Pfizer up 49 cents. Robinhood down 30. Vanik down 2.18. Home Depot down $3. IBM up 160. Microsoft down 90 cents. Apple down 6. Goldman up 274. Cisco up 47. Facebook up 247. Amazon is up 4 cents. Tesla down $6. Google down 5. We're going lower. We're going lower. These stocks are not performing at all today. They are tentative, and whatever the Dow is moving up on, I don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll see about that. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Wavy. GWG. I'm sitting and watching 155s offering about $4 right now with 152 stock price. And Matterport lowered to 13 from 23 by Credit Suisse. What are they smoking over there? Wavy, but then again, next week expires are offering 12.50. That's tasty, and sure it is. Let's see. Joanne, gotta take off, guys. See you all later. Thank you, Uncle B. Thank you, Joanne. Charlie, Uncle Bruce is selling a $100 put expiring July 15 for $13.25, a foolish trade. Well, if you write a put on GameStop for 100 and you receive $13.25, you're committing to buy the stock at $86.75. That's what you're prepared to pay for it. It's a 148 stock right now. If it stays above 100 a share between now and May, these Julys will drop to like $5-6. You'll make half your money. If the stock stays above 100 between now and the expiry date, on that expiry date, you keep all 13.25. So you put up 10 grand to get 1,325. It's a 13.25% return on your money between now and July. This is the end of March, the end of April, the end of May, the end of June, the end of July. It's a 4-month contract. As a matter of fact, expiring the 15th of July. It's not even 4 months. A little less than 4 months, 13% on your money. Is it worth your return for that? You can write 90s. You can write 80s if you want to be further down. You're not going to get as much premium, but you don't have to put up as much money. 80s, you put up 8 grand. 90s, you put up 9 grand. 100s, you put up 10 grand. If you're going to buy, or going to write 110s, you're going to put up 11, but you'll get more than 13.25 for your return. It's a delicate little thing. We're at 151 on GameStop. You got to decide. Austin, everything is red except for Sixtera, which I sold like a complete moron 3 months ago. Where have I heard this before? Tiff, after the discussion yesterday, I decided to gamble a bit more. I sold my GameStop today, waiting for a dip to buy back. Let's see if I can make it to 100. Alberto, uncle, thank you. Who else has an uncle at 10 to 25 bucks a month? Questions answered, emails answered, live shows, and live Q&A. So thank you, sir. Appreciate those very kind words. And for those of you who, I don't pay this guy to do this. He's paying me. And I know that Alberto does rather well with these shows. I welcome you in to join him. I couldn't encourage you more. Anyway, thank you. Bama Babe says the Russian foreign minister says the West has declared total war on Russia, warns that Russia does not have allies to help them. Will this ever stop? There you go. Tiff, my thought was if I miss the moon now, I have a couple other stocks where I can invest the money. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, I sold my 2 GameStop contracts. 150 sold at $54, but expires Jan 23. Does this mean right? Or am I too far out? Or does it seem right? Okay, so I sold 2 game contracts for 150, and I received $54 in premium for January 23. So that is from the end of March to January. There's $5,400 per contract in your hand now. That's a great contract. The stock goes to 110 in the next 2-3 months for a day, an hour. Those calls will not be $54. They will drop $15-20 easily. Of course, every month they will lose $5-6 of value every month because time. So yeah, that's an interesting move. It really is. I can't complain about that. Bobby, I came back to my computer and it's a sea of red. Scott, muffin. GameStop takes a huge run and your viewers get shares exercised. Now you're eating muffins. Will the betrayals never cease? I mean, come on, man. Oh, I thought I'd shake it up a little bit. Abby wrote a $10 donation. Thank you very much. Hi, how much did GameStop board approve to buy back and when do they execute the trade? They didn't buy back any stock. I don't know of any buyback. I have no idea of a stock buyback of any kind on GameStop. If anyone has any news on that, please let me know. I'd love to read into that because I know of nothing Hey, Auntie Jen, hope the hip is okay. John, good morning, Jen. Michael, can you tell me your plans? I'd like to do the opposite from Austin. TIF, and thanks for all the tip, you guys. Austin, Michael, going to wait for SoFi at 8, then buy 8,000 more shares. Austin, then go on a vacation in that order. Michael, actually, I like that. Paul Rodriguez, Uncle Bruce, if I am subscribed to your channel and paying you $24.99, shouldn't I get a mug in a gold bagel? Shouldn't I get that, or should you maybe buy a mug in support of this channel, and that gives us a little royalty to also keep on going to help with higher gas prices? I wonder. Guy, stock's going to rise with that quote. It might be today at current price. Oh my God, I have to mute the stream. I can't let my mom overhear this. Give the kid a ball and bend him over. Oh my God. Duncan, you mentioned it some minutes earlier. I'm fine. I'm a bit tired today. Nothing special. How's it going for you, this Blair? Michael, yeah, bad day. Duncan, pick up some dips. Austin, I wonder how Midnight Adventures is doing. Tooth should be all healed up by now. Jay Smith, I'm your sister. I'm your sister. You're my sister. Wavy gravy. A popular opinion is GameStop will have another push down, and that is not the moon time, and then they compete their NFT site will help. Alex, Uncle Bruce, I wrote a 132 covered call on GameStop expiring today. Which rollover would you recommend for next week? Should I stick to a 132 or move it up to like 140? What do you think? Stock's 151 right now. If you can move it to 140, great. Always a better move. You might have to go out a week or 2 or 3 to get it, but hey, absolutely. Uncle Bruce, do you have a slot for a 101 this weekend? Yes, sir, I do. You let me know. Send me a private email. Tell me when you want to have it. Saturday or Sunday. We'll see what you can do. Michael, Bruce, why does the market focus on earnings per share so heavily? A company can have a great quarter, but if earnings per share is negative, it's always drops. It depends if it's a surprise or not. If it's a shock to the investors when they were expecting something else, then it's bad news. That can happen. April 1st will mark the fifth consecutive month my stocks have taken an absolute, you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm just venting. It is therapeutic. There you go. Michael, especially with growth companies, when it's already known earnings per share will be negative. Credit Savage. Good morning, Bagel family. Going to have a bagel today for Brecky. Stink bid just hit on Matterport. Got 100 more shares at 751. Oh, yeah. If they're giving it away, I'll just fall on that sword and I'll take it. Why not? Triple G, good luck with that. TF borrow rate is highest it's been for a year. Triple G, GameStop board members buying NFT beta launched. Triple G launch of non-beta NFT marketplace in the next quarter. That is the end of June, I think, or July. Quick six. Uncle Bruce, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, thanks to you and your advice, I was finally able to hold 1,000 shares of SoFi. Using the knowledge I've gained on selling calls here, I've increased my position to 1,700. Well done. Well done. Well done. That is worth $10 or $25 a month, I would think, to learn that. I'm not selling GameStop for anything right now. Domestic energy opportunities are the key buy. Scully, GameStop board rate is over 26%. Farmless waffles are gateway pastries. Dave, the Mac guy, Uncle Bruce, you rattled Apple this morning. It's doing weird things around 174. Bama Babe, now new on GameStop this morning by Fidelity. Elaine Attal, director, executed a purchase for 1,500 shares in GameStop for 94. That's all I got. Adventures Duncan, GameStop down 16% for the year. Wavy Gravy, Triple G. I agree with you, but also think we could easily see it drop to 125.30 before we go higher. But then again, I have not put my money on it. Wrote covered calls yet. Hello there. How are you?
Well, has it made any difference?
Has it been a half hour?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so busy. Just so focused on what's going on here. It's unbelievable. That's awesome.
Yeah, possibly. What time is it?
It's 8:29.
No, it hasn't.
Ken, couldn't have. I thought you set an alarm.
I did. God only knows what I set it for. Probably 10 minutes. I don't know.
Somebody said that one-liner of yours, give your kid a ball, bend him over. So I had to mute my show. My mom's here.
It's okay. It's a sister.
No, it's okay. It's a sister. Your mom already did that with you. She already gave you a ball and bent you over. What are you talking about? Oh, my God.
Long snappers.
Long snappers. Oh, my God. Amazing.
I bet they still get paid $1 million a year.
Oh, I would think the NFL minimum is beyond that.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if the NFL minimum is 2+ million, and then after so many years, it's more.
Right.
I can imagine. And if you're a specialist like a long snapper, they are in demand in the
Not a
NFL.
long slapper.
Not a long slapper?
No, a long snapper.
Long snapper. Oh, there's the long slapper. You know, they've got the dope slapper. Wake up! And then there's the long snapper.
That's the coach on the side.
The long slapper is the coach. Oh my goodness! I'm not going anywhere with that. Yeah. What should I have today?
I put the timer on for now for 20 minutes and come back?
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I would love one of those marble cheese bagels.
Okay.
With just like a slice or two of ham, just a little bit of ham,
Just a little. Okay.
and then that Felipe's home run sauce,
Okay.
but maybe just one slice of cheese and a slice of ham, and then that stuff on it.
Okay.
And so it'll be thin in between,
It'll be thin.
but it'll be deadly.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can do this.
The next 10-15 minutes would be whatever.
Okay.
From that, Thank you, Miss Jennifer, so much. She's the best. Credit Savage, the wife said she doesn't want to stress over GameStop, so she rolled over a $100 call that expires next week. All book value, and sold it January 23 for $54.95. She bought it back for $51, so she's winning. There you go. There you go. I felt the need to complain about something. Being in the red 4 of the last 4 months is complete doo-doo. I guess I'll just keep writing calls. I feel like a hustler, laughing out loud. Duncan, good morning, Jen. I'm not having fun, says Austin. Coffee times at Duncan. 825,000 NFL minimum. There we go. There we go. All right. Dave the Mac guy, poor Canadian soccer team last night was robbed repeatedly by Costa Rica's all-star, the goalposts. Quick six, Uncle Bruce, second part on my message. Sorry if it seems spammy. Shares without investing even one additional dollar of my own capital, do so, and have gotten my cost basis back under $14 where I first bought in a year ago. Uncle Bruce, you are the best. Fantastic. Kind words, and I appreciate it. I know so many of you have benefited from this channel, and I'm really happy for you. I really am. And it's a long-term game. This isn't a 100-yard race. This is a long-term process, and you've got to go through the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs, and we just grind it out. We keep working. The first year that is, then it goes up. Richard, Bruce, you'll get your bagel for whatever Gen sets get. Okay. Richard, her alarm for, and you'll like it. Oh, and when you'll get your bagel when her alarm goes off, and that's the end of that. All right, I got it. Wavy gravy. My wife's birthday is April 16, so I'm now looking at these April 14 expiry 150s offering 2150. What do y'all think? Oh my God. 150s for 2150 for 414. I like that. I really like that. These are crazy dollars. These are crazy dollars. Look even at 55s, 160s. A little higher, big money, take it. GameStop hit a new high, 154.54 right now. Touched 155.81. That's right, 4.8 million today. GameStop hit a new high. Bought another 100 Smart Rent this morning. Just sold a $7.50 September call for 54. Am I doing this right? So it's 54 cents. So I bought the stock for super cheap on Smart Rent, probably in the 5-somethings. Sold a $7.50 for 54 cents. Cool move. Cool move. That's like getting $8 for a $5.50 stock. Not bad. Paul, oh yeah, I forgot. Thanks to everything, Uncle B. Paul, thank you for everything. You guys are awesome. So glad you're here joining us. Appreciate it. Pending U.S. home sales lower for the 4th straight month. Elevated inflation rate sees U.S. consumer sentiment stuck near an 11-year low. These are headlines just coming out right now from some of the bulletin spots. There you go. Let's take a look at a couple of things. Thumbs ups of 284. Thank you, guys. We're only 16 away from 300 thumbs ups. If you can find those thumbs up buttons, nail them for me. Give them a shot. I would appreciate it. Now, the poll question, we have 553 votes in now. 553. The question was, GameStop shares will trade under 115 a share before they trade over 175. We're at 154 right now. Is this going to happen? 46% say yes, they will go down first before they reach 175, but 54% are going, no, I think they're going over 175. They're not going under 115. They're going higher, buddy. That's 554 of you who are now in on this poll. 45 to 55% yes versus no on 115, below 115 or over 175. It's interesting how this poll goes as the day wears on. 297 thumbs up, 3 away from 300. Thank you, everybody, for throwing these thumbs ups around. You're helping the channel get exposed to new potential viewers, and I thank you. That's new subscribers for us, new members with new ideas and other thoughts. So why not? Let's open up these chat sites to more members and find out what's going on. 299 thumbs up, so we're going to be at 300 right now. 301, there we are. We got it. Thank you all so much for that. Thank you to a couple of folks out there for donations to PayPal. Appreciate it very much. And if any of you would like to have a one-on-one with me this weekend, send me a private email. Let me know. I'll let you know what openings I've got. We'll get you in. This is my email address, bruceforman@hotmail.com, and we'll get you in on a one-on-one this weekend. Talk about what we're doing here, what the possibilities are, what kind of ideas we might go after. Love to see you guys. If any of you want to have a one-on-one, let me know. I've already reserved. We got one off. We have a reservation made for one. We'll just see what else is going on. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Thank you. Yes, Tiff saying 54 cents. Yes, got it. Uncle Bruce, we need live coverage of GameStop. It's popping. A new high, 156. Yeah, well, it was there. It's 154.84 right now. SoFi finally getting some love. Is it? It's 913, down 34 cents. Rocket Lab, 806. It's back over 8, down 58 cents. Matterport down 63 cents to 757. ME down 8. Spire up 1.5 cents. ATIP down 2 cents. Smart Rent at 588, down 43. The low today, 552. Now at 588 on 1 million. And that is a recovery of 36 cents from this morning's low. We're down 43 now. We're coming back. This stock is ridiculously low priced. Cyxtera, 1249. Up 36 cents, the high of all time, 1353. We're coming to within $1 of the all-time high for Cyxtera again. Looking good. We're up 59 cents on Pfizer at the moment. The Dow's up 218. The S&P's up 21, and the NASDAQ has come back to be plus 9.5, but it is not leading the charge. I wonder whether we can hold this gain or not. I'm not sure if we're actually going to hold this gain for the Dow today in the markets. The weekend is coming and people want to be flat. Michael, SoFi is in the friend zone right now. Drops. Didn't stink bid low enough after hours on Smart Rent, laughing out loud. Darn it. 219 gain on the Dow. Rocket Lab down 57 at 807. SoFi 912 down 35. GameStop 154.05 up 1166. GameStop volume today 5.23 million. We're not even going to do 14 million. We did 14 million on Wednesday. We did 25 million. No. 14 million on Tuesday, 25 million on Wednesday. Yesterday we did what? 8 million. Now we're at 5. I don't know if we're even going to, I'm not sure if we're going to match this. This is a little underbelly weakness being shown. I see a little kink in the armor here, maybe a big chink. Might be a big chink in the armor. I'm just putting it out there, you guys. I'm putting it out there. Okay, markets up, SoFi down. Markets up, SoFi down. VGLT looking tasty. Oh, okay, very good. 214 gain on the Dow. 21-point gain on S&P. NASDAQ up 7.6 at the moment. Thank you, Garrett. Garrett Feltz. Thank you for making a PayPal donation today. Thank you very much. Jen and I love you for that. We're looking at 154.61 up 12.22 on the GameStop. The high today 155.81. It would appear. We're trying to monitor that closely. Yep, 155.81. 156.97 has been the high today. Pardon me.
Meat and cheese light.
Meat and cheese light on a bagel. Look at the toasted bagel up there. Oh, does that look good, baby?
You can smell it.
Thank you, Jen, so
The
much.
Felipe,
Are
you
we-
can smell it.
We got the Felipe's mustard relish.
I left light on it too, since
Oh.
it doesn't have as much to handle.
Okay,
Give it a bite. Let's see.
let's go give it a go.
Oh, very crunchy. Are you crying yet? Oh yeah, let's just breathe in that horseradish.
You put that horseradish mayo on the horseradish mustard. Cleans you out, baby. Love it. Felipe is the original downtown Los Angeles, across the street from Union Station. Check it out. Double dip roast beef, double dip pork sandwiches. Oh my God. The best since 1911, 1910, something like that. So it's got a history, baby. Oh yeah. Nice. That was up 215. GameStop 153. High 156.97. Okay. Oh, it's so good, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Love having you here. Thank you all for your kind words. Appreciate that. Wavy Gravy, Uncle Bruce, PayPal gifts coming in hot. Thank you for all you do, Wavy Gravy. Thank you, guys, and especially keeping the bagel economy going. In 99 Nation, I need to hear an Enya song as Uncle Bruce indulges. Splair. Bagel, bagel, bagel. Richard, as the alarm goes off, there she is. You better like it, Uncle Bruce. Wavy, gotta log off for the meetings. Have a great day. I'm waiting to write calls until next week. Wavy, you have a good one, and thank you for being here. Adventures with Duncan, I have some good Nutella spread for that. Has some good stuff in it. There you go. Nutella. 215 gain on the Dow. A 53-cent drop on Rocket Lab. 33-cent drop on SoFi. GameStop 152.64 right now. Trucker Tech, you're here. Trucker Tech has shown up as a member, not only a member, a gold bagel member. Trucker Tech, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. Joining some of the finest YouTubers there are. Man, that's awesome, buddy. Thank you for becoming a gold bagel member today. All of you guys, all of you who are gold bagel members already, who are thinking of converting and moving up to becoming a gold bagel member, you can always do that anytime you want. And those of you who are subscribers, chilling with Uncle Bruce members, we love all of you for your support. Thank you. And of course, those of you sending us PayPal donations from time to time, you guys are unbelievable. Oh, look at that. I saw you at the meet and greet. Right on, Trucker Tech. I think I know who this is. I think I remember. Hello, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. That was a good time in Ontario. We had that meet and greet. Adventures Duncan. Welcome, Trucker. I'm Duncan. Duncan is saying hello to Trucker Tech. Rock and roll, baby. Nice to have you here. Watching this market. Michael, Apple decided not to listen. Okay, maybe it's temporary. Maybe they'll change their mind. We'll see. Fantastic, Trucker Tech. I love it. Christina, Uncle Bruce, I bought back my two 116 calls. Haven't rolled yet. Looks like there's a battle going on. Options. I have up to 4 calls. I have up to 4 calls that I can write. 154.82 is what the stock is right now. Okay, Christine, we'll keep an eye on this. These shares want to pop today. They want to go higher, and you can write a much higher strike price for a nice buck. So let's keep an eye on this. Let's make this worth your while. 154.34. Just keep a close eye on this market. Right on. Right on, Christina. Right on. Dow's up 225 right now. S&P up 23, Nasdaq up 10. GameStop 154.33 at the moment. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Another day in paradise. GameStop just jumped over $1. 155.72. 155.72 on GameStop. The high today, 156.97. Okay. Oh, this bagel is something. Oh boy. Little dip on Microsoft here. Microsoft hit 105.50, but it just backed off to 104.70. Former employee alleges Middle East and Africa bribery scheme at Microsoft. Some employees fired. Wall Street Journal story. Interesting. That is against Department of Justice rules. We'll have to watch how this plays out. Okay, watching that. There we go. Uncle Bruce, I had a limit order in to buy Goldman Sachs, and it never got low enough. Now it's headed the other direction. I don't want to, the fear of missing out, and chase it. But what do I want to get in? I want to get in, so what should I do? I would wait. I just wouldn't chase it. We have had a 2,000 plus point gain or more on the Dow now from the recent lows, and I still think there's weakness coming on the day, certainly into next week. I just sense it. Goldman, just when it's having a good day, it's having a $4 or $5 day. It's not having a $15 good day. When it has a bad day, it drops $10. 340 right now on Goldman. It sounds like it's going away on you, but I'm not so sure about that. Obviously, if you were to buy it right here at this price, in theory, you could turn right around right now and write a call against that stock. However many you buy, you can write, for however many hundreds you have, you can write a call for every 100 you get. Do you write 350s for next week or 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out? Do you write 345s for the next 3 weeks out? It's always doable. But the stock just dropped 31 cents here in the last couple of minutes. It's up 386, 340.09. I would not be in a hurry to chase it. I just want to be up. I'm a picky buyer. Cash is king, and you rule with patience. You don't rule in a hurry. Don't make rash, fast overnight decisions. Take your time and be methodical and be disciplined and just say, come to me. Come on over here. Maybe that's the way to play this game. The Dow is up 214, but that's backing off from its high. Not saying that the top has been had, but we're now up only 207, just by the way. A little pullback in the works, which could affect Goldman because it's a Dow 30 component. Keep an eye on this market. If we get a sell-off this afternoon and go negative, Goldman will go down $2-3. So, that's a $6-7 swing. You don't want to be buying at the high. So, yeah, don't worry about it right now, my friend. There's a little Bruce on my shoulder, says 99 Nations, chortling and telling me how to order a fresh hot bagel for delivery. I'm trying my best to resist this guy. What can I say? Duncan, I have an idea, says Duncan. Duncan has an idea. We're up 206 on the Dow. GameStop 154.84 right now. This bagel is just about done. Fantastic. Very good. Thank you for waiting, everybody. 215 gain, about a 215 point gain, 219 point gain on the Dow. S&P up 22, NASDAQ up 458. Okay. Down to $1.87 on oil, by the way. Miraculous. I'm just trying to invest. I'm not going to buy 100 shares of Goldman. I'm buying 50 shares, so I'm not going to be doing any call writing. Does that change anything? No. You have to be a badass when it comes to buying stock. You have to be a badass when you're buying groceries, when you're buying gas, buying booze, cigarettes, whatever it is you're doing. Going out to a restaurant, going out to a casino, you're looking for deals. You're looking for offers. You're looking for incentives. When it comes to buying stock, you don't want to be the guy paying the most for the stock. There's no point in buying the shares and going, yay, I got them, and then we're down $1.50 in the first 15 minutes. There's no need for that. Goldman is not about to go to 700 a share this afternoon or Monday morning. Goldman is up 442 right now. Congratulations to Goldman. It's up 442. Option writers rejoice because now you can look at writing 342s, 343s, 344s, 345s for next week, the week after, whatever, and make some money. But going long right now, you're not buying into a stock that's on an unbelievable tear to the stratosphere. You are an investor and you're trying to accumulate stock and build a position and what have you, and you're going to acquire shares from time to time to average an overall price. Great. Yep, yep. But there's no need to be the highest price buyer of the day. Just no need whatsoever. So right now, my attitude on it is you sit back with a stink bid way back. This market just went negative on the Nasdaq again. If everything was so peachy great, why is Nasdaq negative when the other two indexes are positive? And they're not positive very much, zero point 0.4, 0.6%. We're not going anywhere here. This stock has every possibility of backing off to 335 this afternoon, just today. The thing I think you may want to do is wait the weekend out. Don't buy this weekend. Wait till Monday, Tuesday, because it's possible Monday, Tuesday, we're down 800 points. 400 and 500 or 300 and 500. We have a couple of down days. It's possible. We could be down 150 tonight. We could be down 400 tonight. I don't know. We might be unchanged today. A complete nothing burger for the whole market. And your stock is up $1.25. I would back off, because if the market doesn't want to, then it's going to possibly for a little bit. And Goldman will be down $10 a share in that kind of environment. Oh yeah, maybe 15. Why don't you buy it at 325 on a stink bid instead of 341? That's $16 less times 50 shares. It's 800 of your after-tax dollars. Why are you giving that away? That's my take on it. Totally up to you. If you're a holder for the next 10 years, irregardless, you could buy it now and say, I got it for 10 years. If it's down $3, $4 next week, so what? I don't care. I'm here for, sure. Yeah, of course. But on the other hand, there's an expression in real estate that goes along the lines of, you make your money when you buy. Well, that's the same thing with the stock market. When you're an option writer, you make your money when you sell. And on stocks, you make your money when you buy. You bought it at such a good price that you can't help but make money. So let Goldman, it's easy to buy this stuff. Don't worry about it. You can always chase it and buy it. Let it come to you. Be the badass you're going to become. And that's it. And it's nothing personal. It's just business. That's all it is. That's all it is. The poker-faced godfathers of the world, it's just business. It's not personal. There you go. Dave the Mac guy. Michael, no doubt. I'm trying to re-enter it, and my stink bids keep getting blown out. Let's see. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Uncle Bruce, from Anthony. Cheers. I'm currently having Locke's Bagel on everything bagel. Oh, man. Bama Babe. I have done well writing calls on Goldman Sachs, mainly because I think the highs and the lows, they're not that volatile. I only look to take a 30% buyback profit. Right on. Must resist, says 99 Nation. Adventure Duncan Gold Gogias. I'm not sure what's going on here. Michael, Dave, the Mac guy. I have over a month left on my cover call, so I'm not worried. Just missing out on some premiums is all. Okay. Dave, the Mac guy. I sling Apple options in my TFSA and move the profits in my RSP to buy the stock. Never seems to time correctly, though. I never quite get it right. GameStop hit 157. It's now GameStop now 156.29. 156. Dow's up 200 points. We're backing up. The patient trader wins more. That's it, Coyote. You know it. Michael, Dave the Mac guy. I rarely have to roll Apple calls, but I definitely got caught this time. Haha. Miraculous got it. Bodes, badass holding firm on my limit order here. Right, that's so easy. Dave, the Mac guy. Apple has been doing this weird 155.75 dance for a while now. Duncan says, meet me on the, I don't know what that means. Meet me on the, I don't know what. Meat on the bone. That's what it is. Meat on the bone, says Duncan. Michael, yeah, ever since it bounced off 182. Dave, the Mac guy, I'd like to play the ODTE game on Fridays. We'll see where it goes today. ODTE. January 25th is the same as now. H. Gregory, Bear Watch. Now, my cost basis is 168 for GameStop. Man, are we getting close? Let's go. There you go, 155.66. Right here, right now on GameStop. The Dow's down, is now up 193, but it's down. It's backed off from its highs. 193.79 gain. We're down 19 on NASDAQ. We're up 19 on S&P. It's a mixed bag, and it's backing off here. A little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. Rocket Lab, 810, up, down 55. We're up a little bit. SoFi still at 912, down 36 cents. GameStop, 155. 32, 155.69. AMC 2140 up 117. Matterport 755 down 65 cents. ME 366 down 9.9 cents. Spire $2 down 3.5 cents. It was at 206. Now it's at $2 on Spire. ATIP up a half a penny, 379.5. Smart Rent 581. The high today, 599, 1.17 million. We're down 49 cents, but it looks better than this morning by a mile. Sextera 1257. High today, up 44 cents on 59,000 shares on Sextera. Pfizer up 59 cents to 53. We're now up 63 to 53.22. The high today, 53.24, but only 3.7 million traded. Watch that Pfizer. That'll come back now. Robinhood down 32 cents. Avanik down $2. Home Depot down 3. IBM is up $1.40, but it's plateauing and falling a bit. Microsoft down 90 now, 303.20. Apple only up 34 cents to 174.42. Reached a high of 175.28. We're backing off on Apple now. Goldman 341.42 up 519. Do not twitch at all on Goldman. Unless you're an option writer, take a look at opportunities. Cisco up 39 cents. Facebook up $2, but falling. Cisco's falling as well. Amazon up $11, but it's backing up. Tesla's down $4 and falling. We're at 1,010, but we're backing off. Google down 54 cents. We seem to be falling off. Bed Bath Beyond up 90 cents to $23. We have not gone very far on this move with the Ryan Cohen board member thing. There's not much happening here. Bed Bath Beyond volume 7.9 million. There is nothing happening here of any serious nature. Nothing. That's a long-term deal now. BlackBerry down 21 cents. Royal Caribbean up 61 to 77.48. Target up $1.95. JP Morgan up 2.30. Costco down 3.24, falling. Walmart down up 46, but it's falling. Nvidia 2.77 down 4.30. A share falling. Backing up. American Airlines 58 cents higher, 17.30. Trying to go higher. Netflix down 6.30. It's falling. Moderna down 12.78. Amazing. 166.90. Falling down to 12.78. There it is. We have more red is showing up here, or we are getting negative moves on stocks right now. We're backing up. We're only up 169 on the Dow right now. We're running into some selling. GameStop 155.94. The high today 156.97 on the day, from what I can tell you. 157 was a high. Pardon me. 27 of Dow opponents, Dow 30, are showing gains at the moment. New category on Yale list flags companies whose Russia operations have dug in. Interesting commentary there. We're up 176 on the Dow. 13 on S&P. We're backing up. We're down 51 NASDAQ. We're going red and further red. Oil down 166 to 110.68. Gold is down $10 an ounce to 19.51. All right, that is where we're at here. 156.25 on GameStop with a high of 157. So we're just below the high today on GameStop as markets are backing up. Interestingly today, it's a pure dichotomy move. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Okay. Uncle Bruce, OTTE, 0 days to expiry. Fancy words. Triple BTW, GameStop is all over Wall Street bets again. Triple G, over 30 million shares worth of options traded the other day. That's the entire float. all the big wigs of GameStop bought, says Triple G. Triple G, 4 filings this week from upper management. This is the week they can do it. Couldn't buy until they announced the marketplace. They've announced it now, so now they're buying in. Triple G, unlike AMC execs who have been selling. Trucker, watch that VIX climb. It's crazy. Duncan, VIX, oh man. Duncan, ticker, fear index, says Trucker. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay, says Duncan. Splair, shouldn't there be a dip somewhere on GameStop? I don't think that we run through 160 and above, to be honest. Eric, option right moves for GameStop expiration next Friday. Yes, they're there. Bama Bay, Morgan Stanley adjust Smart Rent's price target to $6.80 from $9, says Bama Bay. That's Morgan Stanley adjusting the price target on the stock. Right on. That's where we're at. 155.59 on GameStop. High of 157 today. Volume on GameStop now is at 6.2 million. We're not running 5 million an hour, nothing like that. We are quieter. We're not going to set a big day today. It's not going to be nuts today. From what I can tell you, I don't see it. 156.68 up 14.29. Okay. I don't mind GameStop going higher. I don't mind it at all. I just have to believe that the technicals are there and that we've got corporate reasoning for it. I understand management buying today or this week. Sure, stock got beaten down the last couple of months. It was 150, 180, before Christmas. We're back. We're just coming back. They bought the dip. They're long-term investors. They're management. It's all good. 157.06, new high on GameStop. So look, if you're rolling over, great. If you're buying deep in the money calls and writing poor man covered calls, great. If you're selling cash secured puts, great. This is the way to go. We're making money on GameStop. You either make it on a capital gain basis, or you're making it on a capital gain and an option depreciation, or you're making it on option depreciation, or you're making it on cash secured put depreciation. Whatever you're doing it. Let's make money. Let's go higher and let's keep rolling. Down, we're up 174 on the Dow right now, 170 on the Dow at the moment. 44 negative on on Nasdaq. S&P's up 14.9. SoFi 908, Rocket Lab 806. These are not doing well. 157.87 on GameStop. This is a new high. 157.87, even 158.16. We've had that happen already. New highs on GameStop today. AMC 2160 up $1.36. I see no reason for AMC to go up. It's just going up with GameStop. That's all it's doing. One just seems to be following the other. There it is. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay. They just made an announcement. Bruce says Triple G, Duncan, day traders on AFRM Plus members. Our numbers are not like Triple G. They announced the NFT marketplace in their quarterly earnings. We know that. That was announced a couple days ago. Silka, getting exercised at 95 on my GameStop cost me $5,000. My cost base was 148. Wipes out all the gains made previously writing. That's the other side to this. Triple G, it's public info now, so they can buy, get out of here with the FUD that the execs can't buy. New high, 158.15, 157.13 right now. Yahoo said 5 hours ago, Bed Bath & Beyond reach a settlement with GameStop. We know. Ryan Cohen. Wall Street Bets yodeling again. You only live once. Triple G. Cohen calling out Boston Consulting Group after they announced a lawsuit against GameStop. Ventures with Duncan, take your profits. There you go. All right. We're at 157.18 and AMC at 21.40. Now, it's true. It's true. If you get exercised and you get assigned, you get bought out, and the stock goes higher, you can go, oh, I lost $5,000. Or I bought the stock at this price. I got exercised and assigned at this price. All the premiums I made, I've lost money. Yes, you can certainly say it any way you want to say it. The reality, though, is you don't stop. You keep going to work. And you now have cash that you now need to put to work. Not You don't have to immediately make a commitment to it, but now you're searching for your next sniper target, and you just keep moving on. Because when the stock was in the 80s, you were down $5,000. The stock was at the 80s. There was no, you weren't up 10 grand when the stock was 85 or 90 bucks a share. And so we move on. The stock has moved on. It's doing what it's doing. It's sitting here, fine. It fluctuates, fine. We have to make our next moves, and that's why we keep on keeping on. And whether it's the writing of a put contract to take advantage of this cash position you have and make it work for you, whether it's the acquisition of a deep in the money call and writing a call against it as a poor man covered call strategy, that's another way to stay long on the stock on one hand and take option premium on the other. And there's some option premiums available right now. That's another way to play it. We do not stop. We keep moving forward. That is the deal. All right. What else here? Excuse me. All right, Malo, my GameStop average is 157.09. It's finally green. Someone please hold me because I'm about to fall off my chair. There you go, Mr. T. So, given this corporation buying on GameStop, should I roll my 100 April 1 today, or should I wait till next week? There you go. Again, I am not in a hurry to push this. I don't. If you don't have to, and or if you can buy back your call at just book value, then look at then you can look at a right possibility. I've said this 100 times already. I don't want to bore you guys, but I'm trying to tell you, don't be thinking that you're going to buy a $100 call at 80 bucks to do a rollover. It's worth 56, 52 right now. That is the book value of that contract. So if you can buy it for 57 or less, you will consider a rollover. You will consider it. You won't guarantee a rollover. You will consider it because you need to know the other trade. What are you going to do on the rollover? Are you going to write a $100 call for next Friday and just delay this thing? You're going to write a 100 for 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, just 100s. Are you going to write a 100 for 3 months out? Is it worth your while to do that? Can you theoretically write, instead of a 100, a 110 for 2 or 3 weeks out for what it'll cost you to buy the 100? Can you do that? Do you have to go 2 months? What? Can you go to a 120 strike price? Can you do a 120 strike price a couple of months out where it's a break even, or you might lose a little on the deal, $300, $400, $500? Can you move up your strike price to get closer to the market? The market is 155. What you're looking for is moving up your strike price and watching if the market backs off this next week to 135, bringing you closer to the strike price. Because right now you are 55 away. Can you get 20 away, 25 away with a stock drop and a move up on strike? This is what you're looking for. So look for that, Mr. T. Keep an eye on all the stock chains, and don't be afraid to look at May contracts, June's, July's, August, whatever's out there. Check them all out. Check them all out. Some folks are looking at January 2023s and saying, I'm going to write a 160 for January 2023. I'm going to bring in a big fat bunch of money for that contract, which compensates me for buying this contract back, and I just went up 60 bucks in strike price. That's $6,000 a contract to me for making this move. Shares back off to 125 in a week and a half from now, a month from now. They go down 30 bucks from here. Those Januaries will back off about 20 bucks each. You can buy them back at that point and roll down into Octobers, maybe Septembers. You'll play the game the other direction. As it drops, you'll drop. As it rises, you'll rise. Keep an eye on the rollout game. Simple as that. Keep me posted. It's getting interesting, says 99. Skole, Triple G, he's saying they can't make any new announcements after buying shares. Not that they're not allowed to buy. Yeah, I'm telling you, if these insiders are buying today and the company makes an announcement on Monday morning that they have been cooking on for like 2 months, a big, huge merger uh, partnership, something like profound that they've been cooking up for 3 months and they knew all about it and they jumped on the stock here, that could be perceived as insider information buying. That could be a problem. And the securities lawyers are going to tell these guys, you be careful. You guys be careful what you're doing here. So I'm just throwing it out there. Kareem, Uncle Bruce, I followed your advice and wrote my GameStop calls way out. So I'm chilling for the next couple of weeks. Thanks. Right on, buddy. Splair, we know as well how Kramer called today GameStop. I don't even know. Little by little, says Duncan. Don't microwave cats. My $80 GameStop cover calls got exercised yesterday. Not surprised to hear that. It is what it is. But we've talked about what to do. We've talked about what you should be doing. You don't need to. The NFT marketplace is a big announcement. 99 nations. The trapdoor appears. Dave, Apple stink bid filled. Duncan, we need to chat, Bruce Pell. Bama, Silka, yes, you are correct. I always keep some shares of GameStop out of covered calls to go with the flow of the price of the shares of stock. Helps to handle the stink bid when the price goes up on covered calls. Vash, stink bid on SoFi for $8.99. Well, yeah, but Vash, that isn't a stink bid. You're behind the $9 buyers. A stink bid is 901. A stink offer is $8.99, not a stink bid. A stink bid under 9 would be $8.91. That would be a stink bid, not $8.99. Michael, 901 would be a stink bid. There you go, Michael. Straighten him out. H. Gregory, Katz, what's your expiration date? Microwaves today. Duncan, 5.8 million volume. Dave Metcalf filled as I was attempting to lower it too. Dang. Oh, gee, says Gregory. Michael, 896, 891. Those are stink bids, buddy. I was planning on rolling. H. Gregory, darn it, man, damn it. Bigodi, bought my SoFi calls, cover calls back, 80% profit. Feels good, man. Beautiful. Mama, baby, yes, I have GameStop on another platform. 99 Nations, my stink bid is 851 for SoFi. Don't microwave cats. Yeah, I saved some shares, but lost 200 and messed up my account as everything was long term. At Duncan, Silka, way to go. All right, there you are. 156.82 on GameStop. High of the day on GameStop, 158.16. We are now on the Dow Jones, only up 55 points. We have dropped 150 points in 20 minutes. Negative on S&P, negative on NASDAQ, 111. We are falling off here quickly. Something's going on. Why are we backing off so fast? No buybacks to my knowledge. There is no buybacks, not that I know. We're down. We're only up 47 on the Dow. We're heading for negative territory quickly. Something happened. What's going on? Anybody know? Rocket Lab down 62 to 802. SoFi 904 down 43. GameStop 157.14 not dropping off. AMC 21.57 not dropping. Matterport down 74. We're going lower. ME down 14. Spire down 2.5. ATIP down 2. SmartRent down 51. Cyxtera up 42 cents. Pfizer only up 15 cents, dropping fast. Pfizer 52.73 up only 14 cents. We're dropping quickly. What's up? What? Anyone know? Robinhood down 45. Vanik down 335. Home Depot down 445. IBM only up a buck, falling. Microsoft falling down 271. 279. Apple falling only. It's now down 40 cents. Goldman only up 335. Don't buy Goldman. Cisco only up 6, falling. Facebook up 119, falling. Amazon down 10, falling. Tesla down 7, we're falling. Google down 19, we're falling. Does it sound familiar? We're falling. We're falling. What's going on? Costco's off. Walmart, Nvidia, Disney, Twitter, Netflix, DraftKings, Moderna, Workday, DoorDash, Airbnb, Micron, Intel, Coinbase, they're all dropping like a rock. What is going on? We're only up 58 on the Dow. Here we are. This GameStop 6 saying no to the red. GameStop 156.52. We'll see if they can hold on or not. We are getting some selling coming in here. Something's going on. Somebody said something. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Something's happening. I do new. Clarence Thomas released from hospital after week-long stay. New category on Yale list flags companies with Russia operations have dug in. Let's see. Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's Supreme Court bid to get Manchin's support. Clarence Thompson released. Mo Brooks says Trump keeps asking him to rescind the 2020 election. Take Joe Biden out and put me in now. There you go. What else? I have no idea. I do not know what's up. Oil is now only down 3 cents at 112. So oil is coming back up. We're only up 29. We're only up 26 points on the Dow now. We're falling off. Down 4 on S&P, down 121 on the NASDAQ. Something's going on. Something. Somebody said something. It's kind of like Shawshank Redemption. Somebody must have said something. I don't know, kids. I don't know. 155, 92, 156.08 on GameStop. The high today, 158.16. Okay. Let's go over here to here and over to there. And what do we got? We're only up 20 on the Dow now. Only up 20. I don't have any reaction. I don't know what's causing this instantaneous backing up of markets. I noticed the Treasury, the U.S. Treasury, just went sky high. Well, sky just took a shot. It was at 2.36. It's now the 10-year 2.48. So it moved up suddenly. German bonds moved up. Looks like rather aggressively. Let me check that again. It went from 0.49 to 0.567, 0.57. Italy's 10-year took a shot higher. Spain took a shot higher. The UK took a shot higher, but it was a while ago. What's going on? I don't know. I have no indication from anybody. The Dow is up 18 now, as we are backing up quickly on this market. Alrighty. No headline bulletins coming across Market Watch. Nothing on Wall Street Journal to see or note. No bulletin, no headline. We've just given up. Where are we at now? 34,729. We were at 933. We just dropped 200 Dow points in 20 minutes. What's the deal? What be the deal? 155 on GameStop, running into a bit of selling coming in here right now. Okay. It's that trap door, says 99. Wide open for the day. Bama Babe, Silka, yes, it helps to have other measures to smooth the rough times. Helps to stay in the game. Nazareth, margin call, maybe Uncle Bruce, with the meme stocks going up, maybe someone has to buy in. Matter time. Mark, an economist now calling for back-to-back half-point Fed interest rate hikes. That's what we've been talking about. How delusional is that guy? Jason, Uncle Bruce, have you heard about this new gas stimulus for Americans to help with increased gas prices? $300 checks they're recommending. I've heard crap like this. It's a new economy, and the old one has too many sharp corners. True Repairman, Shawshank Redemption is such a powerful movie. Got to watch it again last week. So good. Great movie. January 25, Spire, says Duncan. Swinson, there was talk about Russia only accepting the ruble. Adventures, Duncan, February 25, Matter. Domestic energy is now being eyed for serious investment like graphene. Don't know what that means. 1920 gain on the Dow. We're down 6.3 on the S&P. 132 drop on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's down 0.94. The Dow is up 0.06. So we are really going negative on the NASDAQ here. And we're in a hurry to do so on the markets. Rocket Lab is now at 801. SoFi 896. That's stink bid territory. GameStop 155.36, off from the 158 high, 158.61. AMC at 21.39. Matterport 745 down 75. ME down 15. Spire down 2.5. ATIP down 1.5. Smart Rent still down 52. Cyxtera still up 52. Pfizer only up 3 cents on the day at 52.62. We're backing up on Pfizer again. Robinhood is dropping down 50 cents. Vanik, low of the day, 458. Apparently, we're down 5 on Home Depot, dropping. IBM only up 90 cents. Microsoft down 386. Apple down 90 cents. Goldman 338.65 down is up 242, down now $2 from the high. Cisco only up a penny. It's about to go red. Facebook down 12 cents, gone red. Amazon down 16. Tesla down 10. Google down 22. All going red and more red. There it is. Walmart is negative. Nvidia is negative. Disney is negative. Twitter is negative. Netflix is red. Snowflake, DraftKings, Moderna, Workday, DoorDash, Airbnb, Micron, Intel, Coinbase, Boeing, all red. All of them dropping quickly, severely. What's up, kids? We're down 5 on the Dow now. 5.6 negative. 220-point gain. What is going on? We're backing up, as I suspected we would, but I didn't think it would be quite this brutal. We're down now, looks like 10, down 20 on the Dow, down 20. GameStop, 154.67. Have you written calls out there, kids? Did you write your calls? Uncle Bruce Canada has a big symposium about energy with companies attending to vie for darling status for big money investments. So basically anything that says it can't fill the gap shines. Cloaked. Damn it, I just bought 20 more SoFi a few minutes for 903. I could have got it under 9. Duncan, taking profits question. Maybe that's it. Could be that's what it's about. Down 40 on the Dow now. This is going quick. GameStop, 154.01. Another support level going at 154. Watching for that. GameStop volume now, 7.21 million. Not a lot. It's good, but not incredible. AMC is backing off. It's 21.21. The high of the day on AMC, 21.69. Volume, 38 million. Not incredibly good. It is up 95 cents right now, 21.18. But it has been backing up. 54.01 on GameStop. 154 now on the GameStop. Hitting the bid right now. Hitting it right now. 8.99 Phil. Ooh, yeah, says Vash. True Repairman. Uncle Bruce, what do you think it'll take for Matterport to go back to teens? Really missed the days when SoFi and Matterport were raising to the 30s. Oh, man. I know that. Michael could have got it at 8.96. Duncan, I can't wait for late afternoon. 153.22 on GameStop. Just dropped another 80 or so cents. AMC 21.10 and falling. 153 even on GameStop. That's another dollar gone. The high 158. We've dropped $5 on GameStop now in the last little bit here. 152.26. Another drop of 70 odd cents. 152.01 GameStop. Coming off fast. The Dow down 73. S&P down 18. NASDAQ down 176. 152.01 on GameStop. 6.15 drop in a hurry. What is up there? Those of you who are looking at rollovers, keep your eye on this. Stock's backing up here. Don't know how far. I don't know what the Dow's doing, but it's backed up. The other indexes are down. The Dow's up. NASDAQ's off 1.25 points, 1.27%. They're selling. Dare be selling in them there hills. 151.01 on GameStop. Another dollar. Another dollar, just like that. Dollar drops happening on GameStop right now. Still up 8.62, but 151.01 at the moment. AMC is now at 20.91. Was 21.69, and now down 78 cents from the high. It's only up 68 cents on AMC now as it is coming off 2084 on AMC, only up 61 cents. The Dow, the GameStop, 150.60. We're coming to 150 now on GameStop. We're rapidly approaching $150 a share on GameStop right now. Hard to believe a week ago, less than that, GameStop was 78. Now it's ushering, or was pushing 160. Gotta love this market, although I must admit, it feels much better to be back above my average again. 149.59. We just shattered the 150 support level, just annihilated it like a hot knife through soft butter. GM up almost $59 for the week. That's crazy. Or is that GameStop? Let's see. Probably GameStop. Big old red candles on GameStop, says Michael. 150.71 right now. Little dead cat thing here. We just had hit 149 on the stock. 151.65 at the moment on GameStop. We had just been to 149 range. We're down 31 on the Dow. There was a real sell program there. A big one from 220 gain to 70 something loss in a hurry. We're down 23 on the Dow, down 11 on S&P, down 153 on NASDAQ. Will we get another wave? I love witnessing crime in real time, says Don't Microwave. GameStop, 152.03, AMC 21.06. Okay. Let's see what's up here. What happened? Why is oil up so fast? Oil down 55 cents. There's stuff going on here. Looks like the day traders taking profits. ATM on GameStop right now, Michael, right? 151.72. Definitely profits are available on GameStop. Just a question of how many are going to take advantage of it. We're at 9 on SoFi, 8 on Rocket Lab, down 28 now, down 32 on the Dow, 749 on Matterport, 360 on ME, 51.99 to 152, 151.99 to 152.06 on GameStop right now. Wow, lots happening here at the 3-hour mark of this show. Down 40 on the Dow, down 13 on S&P, down 162 on NASDAQ. We're down 8 cents on oil. We were down $3-something on oil. So something's up. I don't know what. Something's going on. I wonder, kids. I wonder. 150, 175, 152 on GameStop now. Okay. Here we go. The Dow down 45, 13 S&P down 164 NASDAQ, 151.77 on GameStop down 938, up 938, still 151.77, 151.18, volume 7.6 million, not unbelievable heavy. 21 even on AMC now. $21 was $22.69 for the high. Now at $21. Matterport 746 down 74. ME at 360 down 16. Spire at 201 down 3. ATIP at 177 down 2. Smart Rent 572 down 58. 1264 up 51. Pfizer up only 4 cents, 54.64. Dow down 64 points at the moment. Rocket Lab $8. SoFi $8.96. GameStop 150.40. Back to the 150 level, 150.31. Under pressure again. China and Solomon Islands draft secret security pact, raising alarm in the Pacific. Michael, China has entered the game. Adventures with Duncan, pump and dumping, 6.7 million on GameStop, close to 7 million. Don't microwave caps. China publicly entered the game. Cloak, sure wish SoFi would get back in the mid-teens. I'm afraid to write cover calls in this bright range. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that. 149.42 on GameStop. We're under 150 again. Second time in 5 minutes. 149.42. Still up $7. AMC under 21 now. 20.88. Just dropped 12 cents. Only up 65 cents. 148.62. Another dollar on GameStop, up 6.20 148.62, 148.27, up 588. It GameStop quickly dropping, quickly. The Dow off 47. 147.93 on GameStop. We're under 148 now on the GameStop. 99 Nation. Suggest you get your money out of China stock if you can. It'd be a good idea. 147.99 on GameStop, up 560. 148.74. We're jumping around now. Yet again, down 40 on the Dow at this moment. Rocket Lab 799, SoFi 898 at the moment. Okay. Michael never had any Chinese stock. Never had any. There you go. 148.87 on GameStop at the moment. Now I'm showing 150.13. I'm not sure who to believe. 139.34. We're all over the place. 147, 148, 149, 150, 149, 150, 148, 149, 150, 147. We're all over the place. We're down 24 on the Dow, and there's waves of buying coming in. All right. Catch everyone later, says Michael. You betcha, buddy. Hang in there, man. Down 29 on the Dow right now. Thank you, everybody, for being here. By the way, the poll question, I think GameStop's going to trade under 115 before it trades over 175. 632 votes, 44% saying, yep, it's going to go under 115 before it goes over 175. 56% saying, nope, I think it's going to go over 175. We're at 150 now, so we're closer to that than that. Bruce, that's what we're saying. 329 thumbs ups, 330 thumbs ups now on this show. Thank you, everybody, for these thumbs ups. Keep them coming in if you can. 150.56 on GameStop. 150.56. Thank you for thumbs ups. We have 330 now. Bring them in, baby. Bring them in. Get us to 350. Get us to 400. Hit the thumbs up button right now. Smash it. Help me. We're down 38 on the Dow. I knew it would back off. I felt that. I suspected it. But I didn't think we'd drop 200 and something points in 20 minutes. I thought it would be a long grind down, not a chop. I'm surprised at this drop. It is amazing. 635 votes. 44 say, yeah, it's going under 115 before it hits 175. 56% saying, no, it's going right to 175. It's not going to even go near 115, Bruce. What can I say? What's going on here? Comments. I sold off my SoFi to get my GameStop Poor Man cover call going. It was sad to see. To let it go. Just made 10 months my gold bagel ship membership in 20 minutes. I see that as a win. There you go. The true repairman bought back my SoFi 9s expiring today. I'm making a 60% profit at the end. Maybe I should let it die, but I don't want to risk an afternoon rally. Can't. I was just starting to get brave, but GameStop is too much for me right now. I'm sitting out for now. GameStop 151.33, up 8.94. Right on, Ken. Nicholas got another 100 more SoFi at 901. Now at 2,600 shares. Nice, says 99. Cloaked, watching ADM all week. It started in the 85-ish range and has pushed all week. I feel with the war continuing to rage on with the wheat shortage amid the horizon, I think ADM 90 calls will pay off. Whatever you're going to do, my friend, you're doing what you're doing. Down 21 on the Dow. Rocket Lab is 801. SoFi is $9. GameStop 150.73. That's it on GameStop. We were at 158 today. We're at 150.73 right now. AMC 2098. We were at 2169. We're at 2098. Watching a lot of stuff simultaneously. We're down 160 on it. NASDAQ down 11 something on S&P. It's happening. Things are happening here. Selling is coming in for the weekend. People are nervous about being long for the weekend, and that goes to GameStop. It's 150.62. It's off $8 from that run. It's still up 8, but can it hold even this? Can it? Really? Can it? We'll find out. We got several hours left to go. I will be on this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and I'll be here to follow it with you guys. We're down 25 on the Dow right now. Join me at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the final hour of trading. It should be a wacky one, I'm sure. 150 67, 150, 27, somewhere in there is where GameStop seems to be right now. It is really fluctuating a lot at this moment. 2095 on AMC. Um, and the Dow was down 23. It was up 223 just half an hour ago. Really took a pile driver to this thing. True repairman. Take care, Uncle B. See you all this afternoon. You got it, buddy. We'll be here for you. We'll be watching 150.31, 150.65. All right. SoFi $8.99. Rocket Lab $8. 747 on Matterport. Okay. Oh, okay. 570 on Smart Rent. Xterra 1269 up 56. Pfizer up 15 cents. Trying to hang on. Down 27 on the Dow again. 10-point drop on S&P. 157 on Nasdaq. Is this where we're going to kind of wash out, or are we going lower? I don't know if we're going higher, but are we going to get another hit and drop another 200 points and be off 200 points? To push the gain around for the week. Is that going to happen here? It's possible. Cloak, thank you as always, Uncle B. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Duncan, little by little. Mark, Saudi fire was reason for the flush. John, thanks everybody. See you at 3, says Michael. Michael, 333 thumbs up, buddy. I'm number 333 for you. 151.74 on GameStop. The Dow down 22. Listen, Bama Babe, I'm going to catch you simpletons and intellectuals a little later. Thank you, Bama Babe, so much for being here. Appreciate it. I don't know what to make of anything happening. Saudi fire, I don't even know what that is. No idea about what any of that actually is about. Could it have moved oil? We're now up 115, 113.51. We have climbed higher. Something with oil going on, which affected the markets. Is that it? Is that your whole plan? Was that your plan? The whole plan. That was your whole plan. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see any headlines on CNN, so I have nothing there. Let's see. I got nothing on. I've got nothing on Twitter. Breaking news from Saudi Arabia, maybe. There's a fire, an attack. A few minutes ago, the Houthis attacked Jeddah and hit Aramco's petroleum facilities in Jeddah, West Saudi Arabia. A loud explosion and a fire broke out. There's a major fire in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. That is what we are seeing there. And we'll see how quickly that will be eliminated and nullified. It's a big one. Very, very, a lot of flames and smoke. They hit the facility, but no other details are coming out. This is supposedly breaking news right now out of Saudi Arabia. Not sure why, how, who, or what, but there is a fire. How bad it'll be for the oil prices, I don't know. But we've got a 116 gain on oil to 113.50. We have the Dow up 4 points now. A little recovery on the oil, on the Dow. S&P still down 5. Nasdaq down 134. Oil up 111 to 113.45. Rocket Lab 804. SoFi 902. GameStop 151.09. is the current price on GameStop, 2104 on AMC. Matterport down 70, ME down 14.5, Spire down 2, ATIP down 1.5, Smart Rent at 572 down 59, Xterra up 47 cents, Pfizer is up 18 cents. That is what I see at the moment. a little pause in the market drops. We're down half a point on the Dow now, down 5 on S&P, down 133 on Nasdaq. There seems to be a bit of a recovery coming in the markets. Oil up 122 to 113.56. Spirit, enjoy the break, y'all. Have a good weekend. Oil is rocketing. Duncan, Spirit TV, stick around. 99 Nations. It's all geopolitical, greasing these gears. Duncan, Bama, be back at afternoon work. See you later. Now oil can go to 150, says Mark Gibson. Well, if that happens, that's bad for the markets. We'll see. We're up 5 on the Dow, a little recovery now. Down 4 on the S&P, recovery there. We're down 126 on S&P, so it's definitely better than we were. 150.49 though on GameStop. Not much of a recovery from this sudden $8 fall off on GameStop. There you have it. Okay, that's it. I'm going to take my break now. Get a little rest in here, folks. Join me at 3 this afternoon for the final hour of trading today. Thank you. Check out my website, stockmarkersbruce.ca. Check out the classes, how to write options. Make money on these option rights. Definitely. Thank you all. We'll catch you at 3, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.